Yeah, yeah. Y'all come on in the house. Yeah, good news today. Yeah, Panther fans, come in. Shout out to Panther Nation. We in here. Y'all step on that like button. Let them know we live. Shout out Big Cat. I see you. Shout out Big Cat. Yes, yes, yes. It's a fucking fact. CJ Stroud did declare for the NFL draft. We about to heat up. Shout out everybody that's a Panther fan. If you ain't never been ready for an off season, this one is it. This off season is it. Make no mistakes about it. Pull up, goddammit. Step on the like button. Let them know we live. Shout out everybody in the chat already. I see you. Rob Money, Sean McCleary, what's good? Providel, where you been at? M7J7, what's good? Kidell, what's popping? Hey, look, I got breaking news for y'all. I don't put breaking news in the title for nothing. And hold up, hold up. Matter of fact, y'all step on that goddamn like button, share the video, make sure you let them know we live right now. Panther fans, this is it. I got news for you. After I drop this news, you can do your fucking research, go out there and find it. But see, hey, quite frankly, I'ma do mine. I'ma do my due diligence. Shout out to my sources. Shout out to my sources all over the motherfucking US of A. To be honest with you, I got them in multiple places. Make no mistakes about that. Pull up on the line. Pull up. But change that damn thumbnail or that damn that my StreamYard pick. I don't like it. Look like I'm spitting at a motherfucker. Yeah, man. Shout out to the snapshots. Marcos Cash, what's good? Food for the soul, I see you. Candy Girl, what's poppin'? Pull up on me. Big Cat, what I'm about to drop on y'all ass today, make no mistake. Now listen now. I wouldn't mind. I know what I'm finna tell you, what I'm gonna say today. Gonna have a couple of you motherfuckers in a frenzy, but hey, oh well. Hey, oh well. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna tell you. You bet your sweet ass I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Oh yeah, real quick before I go any further. Shout out to Fade. Fade, I appreciate that love, my G. Hold on, let me look you in your fucking face. Hold on, Fade. I got you, my G. Cause I like to at least do my damn. I like to show love. Even though love is showed to me, I like to show it back. You know what I mean? Squad down, what's good? Squad down production. Mr. White, I see you. How the audio in the chat? Let me know. Audio good? Audio good. Let me know. Rob Money, what's popping, my G? We in here. We in here, my G. Audio good, Marcos Cash say. Audio good. Video good. We in this motherfucker. Check and check. Yo, first off, let me say, shout out to Fade. Fade hit me. Actually, Fade woke me up this morning. Yeah, man. And not rudely because he did it via Cash App, but he woke me up. Faye sent me $42 this morning. He said, "Happy birthday, Uncle. $1 for every day every year of your life." That shit made me feel good. Shout out to Faye for sending that cash out this morning. If you in the chat, I want y'all to follow Fade's goddamn lead. If you fuck with me, if you know me, if you want to show love today, because my birthday it's today and tomorrow. If y'all know me, I told you the story. But either way, you fuck with me, you want to show some love. It can't be $42. Make it $4.20. $4.20. You know what I mean? Either way, Fade sent me $42. It made me feel real good. Shout out to Fade. I love you for that, man. No bullshit. I want you to know that. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Pull up, step on the goddamn like button, share the video, let them know we live. We finna get into the content. I'm about to twist this green thing. Matter of fact, I'm about to twist a hog leg to be exact. Hog leg. Shout out Big Cat. Big Cat, you know I love you, boy. You know I love you. Sit your ass back. I got you today. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. I got you today, nigga. Yeah. I mean, cause quite frankly, I don't know no Carolina podcasters. Now, Big Cat, you excluded from this. Quite frankly, I don't know nobody capable of bringing y'all this content that I'm finna hit y'all with. Me personally, I don't know the motherfuckers. If he exists, you're gonna have to point him out. But other than that, we finna get into it. Shit, y'all in this motherfucker already. Pull up, step on the like button, show that love. Subscribe if you ain't. Let's get into this goddamn. Hold on, y'all. Goddamn. Fuck that. Let me twist my grade thing up. It's my goddamn birthday. You feel me? Hey, shout out to anybody who birthday the day of the month, 16th, 17th of January. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. Yes, sir. Y'all pull up on me. Shout out CJ Stroud. Yeah, Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy for that cash app, that birthday cash app. Hey, Jimmy, you know I love you, man. You know that, Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy for that cash app. Boy, I tell you. Yeah. I love it, Jimmy. You know that. We finna get off into it, though. I'm going to tell y'all this shit right now. Share the video. Let them know we live. Step on that like button when you come in this motherfucker. Wipe your feet off on it. I mean that. See, you know, that's one of my sayings as well. Step on that goddamn like button, wipe your feet off on it. Because I envision YouTube or say a channel as somebody entering or exiting a house, rather. And that's why I say y'all come on in that motherfucker. That's why I say that I feel like y'all coming in my house. Quite frankly, you are. I'm in my motherfucking dwelling right now, and y'all in my house with me. Step on that goddamn like button, wipe your feet off. That's why I say that. That's exactly why I say that. I want you to wipe your feet off on the like button on the way in or on the way out. Don't matter. However you feel fit. I don't care if you do it first or last. Shit. Shout out Rockhead81. Rockhead, you know I love you, my G. All right, let's get into this content. First off, we talk a little bit about CJ Stroud with him being, you know, declared for the NFL draft. This now puts everything back in order. Because with this motherfucker actually, you know, or not declaring, kind of threw the balance of the draft off a little bit. But now that he declared, shit is back to normal. Shout out Blake the goddamn snake for that cash app. Blake, you know I love you, man. Shout out Blake. Let me see what you said, Blake. Let me see what Blake said. Blake said for Drake or a Cole and old me. Yes, sir. Shout out Blake. You already know. I love you for that, man. I think I will. I'm gonna work tomorrow. I'm gonna work the rest of the weekend. You know what I mean? Or for the rest of the week. Shit, I'm gonna work the rest of this week, but today I'm off. Shout out Martin Luther King. You know, we off today. It's a blessing. Anyway, we was talking about CJ Stroud now returning the balance of the NFL draft back to its normal state. And that's exactly what he did. Quite frankly, I'm glad he did keep this fucking quarterback. The stock in the quarterback room has now risen. Like I said, I told y'all this yesterday. Whether or not he chose to declare or not declare, he was controlling the NFL draft, the stock in the quarterback room single-handedly. Now that he's declared, it's back to its normal height. You know what I mean? Just like the fucking stock market. Just like the stock market. Shout out my niggas in the chat. Shout out Andre Jackson. I see you. C-Dog. Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's move on through CJ, because we go circle back to him. I'm glad y'all here. I'm glad y'all in the motherfucking building. Finna twist us a green thing. Like we supposed to. I'm talking hog leg. Yeah, man. I want this one to elevate me. This one here gonna elevate me. Shout out to my green smoker. Anyway, okay. Now let's get down to it. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. You see the motherfucking title. And I'm only and in the title I said alleged. There are trade proposals already on the board for Brian Burns going into the draft for that #1 pick for Chicago. If you don't know, if you're a Panther fan, goddamn it, let me let you in on what's going on with your team. Now, these are not alleged because they're out there, but I'm gonna say alleged because they haven't been reported, right? So this is me covering my own black ass, especially through YouTube and anything else. Hey, motherfucker saying I'm making shit up. Oh well, do your research, bitch. You shall find. You shall find. But anyway, right now the Carolina Panthers has actually got or put. There's two offers, two trade proposals for the Carolina Panthers right now going into the NFL draft, and we'll start with the Chicago Bears. In the chat, do you know what the fuck the Chicago Bears are asking for in order for the Carolina Panthers to acquire that #1 pick? In order for us to go from ninth place to first pick, I'm gonna tell you something. This proposal is out of this fucking world. It's out of this fucking world. I can't believe the Chicago Bears had the audacity to come up with this shit. But if you know me, if you know what type of research I'm about, if you know what type of news I'm about reporting, then listen here. Cause goddamn it, you better put your fucking seatbelt on. Quite frankly, I want to go fight somebody that's sitting in Chicago when they said when I saw this shit. When I saw this shit, I didn't know what to do. Oh yeah. And in other news, before I let this slip my mind, we will get into it. There's 3 free agents right now that will be free agents coming out that the Carolina Panthers have spoken to, and they already have a offer, or well, the Carolina Panthers already have the numbers that these players want. So basically, the Carolina Panthers have already let these players know they're interested. And during the free agent, these players are starting. The Carolina Panthers already have what the players are gonna initially want, and we're gonna get into it. As a matter of fact, it's one is how many players is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 free agents, and we'll get into it. We'll definitely get into it after this Brian Burns shit. Now, I don't know no Panther podcast to give you this shit. No Panther podcast to give you this information. Quite frankly, before I go on, step on that goddamn like button, man. Share the video, let these niggas know we live. If you're a Panther fan, you need to be sitting front and center for this live right now. For this live right now, you don't want to miss none of this shit. I'm telling you that. You know, I'm finna tell you something. Shout out to the chat again. What y'all? What fuck it. We'll get into it. That ain't even. This is what the Chicago Bears have initially told the Carolina Panthers that they want. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers for not knowing a nigga like me gonna get this kind of information. I told you, I'm not the Black Adam chef for nothing. Anyway, Carolina Panther fan, pay attention. For Brian Burns, the Chicago Bears is asking for. They want the #9 pick this year. They want the 2nd pick this year. They want a 3rd pick this year. Next year, they want our fucking 1st. And next year, they want our fucking 2nd. And they want Brian Burns. There's 5 picks and a player. I'm telling you right now, when I heard this shit, before I go further, let me repeat it. They want the #9. They want our 2nd. They want our 3rd. Next year, they want our 1st. They want our 2nd. And then on top of that, we got to give them Brian Burns. And that's in order for us to go from 9 to fucking 1. You hear me? I thought I'd get in my goddamn car and ride to Chicago and go see somebody after I saw this shit. Now, you can say, yo, Unc making shit up all you want. Matter of fact, I can actually switch my fucking devices and show you hardcore evidence, but I ain't gonna make you do that. You ain't gonna make me do that. I know what the fuck I got. You don't believe me, I make you pay for that kind of document. Send me Cash App saying you want it, I send it to your phone directly. Anyway, again, let's repeat that. Let's repeat that. Shout out to the 120 in the chat. Step on the fucking like button. Let them know we live. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. We finna get high. Know what the fuck we finna do. Again, shout out to Fave for their Cash App this morning for my birthday. I appreciate you, my G. Shout out Jimmy Russo. Shout out to everybody that does show me love already. I see y'all next weekend. Anyway, again, and I'm going to repeat it again because some of y'all might not have heard the shit. And I think I need to repeat the shit again. And I'm dropping the link. I need every fucking Panther fan to pull up today. I don't give a fuck if you ain't never been on the platform. If you watch it for the first time, if you want to say something about the situation, Chicago Bear fans, I put you bitch, I tagged you bitch in the live. You want in, make sure y'all pull up. Anyway, the Chicago Bears initial if the Carolina Panthers want their first overall pick, the Carolina Panthers have to come off our number 9 and the second this year and the third, and then they want a first next year and a second. That's what they asking for. Quite frankly, that's the fucking house. Quite frankly, that's the future. If you add no in the chat. In the chat, after hearing that 3 times now, Big Cat, I might, if you want to touch the link in a minute, nigga, be more than welcome. In the chat, are you okay with that? Yes or no? Fuck all that. I mean, I don't even really want to know y'all answer. Y'all can't be okay with that. Is CJ Stroud that goddamn important? To come off listen, first off, to come off the second round pick and to come off a third, what you leave us with what? 2 fourths and do we got a 5th this year? I think it's 2 fourths and 5th. And that's it. We had 3 picks in this draft. 4. Oh shit. Let me calm down. We have 4 picks in this draft. 4. Jonathan Funny say no. Rockhead say hell no. 803 Carolina say that nigga ain't Jesus. Hell no. Nah. Donald Duck say hell no and happy birthday. Oh, yes, sir. I love you for that. I love you for that. Yeah, shit. Curtis Paris say that's a hard. That's a hard one, but no. Now, just to entertain the fucking trade thought, and this is all the information I've gotten so far, as far as proposals that the Carolina Panthers are in talks with already, as far as moving up in the draft. And quite frankly, I don't know their fucking Panther podcaster outside of Panthers Uncensored and underscore 2020 giving you this goddamn kind of content this fast before we even talking draft. But trust and believe these organizations has been talking. This information has been leaked. So therefore, this information is out there. Now, next up, the Carolina Panthers are talking with the Las Vegas Raiders, or a proposal has been put out there for the Panthers to move up to the 7th overall pick. I don't understand that. That makes no sense, not unless they know something, not unless they know one of these quarterbacks is going to slide. But if we're banking on a quarterback sliding, goddamn it, you might as well stay at number 9. Watch the temperature of the draft first. You got to move up during the draft, then you do so. But to make this kind of trade happen, that granted, these trades could happen on the day of the draft. But anyway, What's on the table for the Las Vegas Raiders and the Carolina Panthers to swap seventh and ninth? The Raiders want that ninth overall pick. They're gonna swap for the ninth, and they want a third. They want one of our third round pick to move up to seventh. Now, quite frankly, that to me, that's the more team friendly deal, especially if we're watching the draft. We can see the draft and definitely understand its temperature by seeing these quarterbacks, or let's say a couple, let's say a defense or edge rusher come off first. You know what I mean? And let's say a fucking Bryce Young is the first quarterback off the board. Let's say he comes off around third or fourth. Now, for the Carolina Panthers that sit at 9, then in order to move up to 7 now, that third overall pick, that plus that third round pick, which we got 2 of, is not that expensive. So if we get to the 4th or 5th overall pick, and let's say a CJ Stroud still sits there, or a fucking Will Levis is still there, especially if we want a quarterback. If he's still sitting there, the Carolina Panthers still sitting at 9, squeezing the trigger with the Las Vegas Raiders to move up 2 picks for a third round overall pick. Quite frankly, I think that's the better team-friendly deal than opposed to a first to getting up that ninth this year, the second and the third, then turn around and get these motherfuckers a 4th and a 2nd in next year's draft. That's too steep. I mean, that's like the Chicago Bears viewing Brian Burns as a fucking third round overall pick. We're not getting no value. That's really not value in exchange for Brian Burns, if you ask me. Like I say, I'm okay with swapping that first round pick. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting you, let's say, a fucking 2nd in this draft. But that third round, you want a 3rd overall 2 in this draft, and then you want to turn around and get a 1st. And it's, bitch, I'm not rebuilding y'all motherfucking team for no goddamn CJ Stroud. That's essentially rebuilding the Chicago Bears from this year and next year, because you're gonna give them, look, Chicago will have 1, 2. Oh shit, yeah, they'll have 2 picks in the first. They'll fucking around and have 2, 3. Man, fuck all that. The Carolina Panthers will, the value we got for Christian McCaffrey will be null and fucking void should they go for some dumb shit like that. That's my point of view. I'd rather keep Brian Burns in fucking house than opposed to coming off of Brian Burns in 5 fucking premium picks. These are premium picks. You hear me? Point fucking Blake. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Even if the Panthers make the wild card or crack the playoffs next year, unless they go 12 wins plus, these draft picks are going to be top 10, top 15 at least. No, hell nah. Brian Burns, even for that value in the future, that bitch ain't worth all that. Not even to come off of. You hear what I'm saying? I was appalled to hear that shit. Couldn't understand that the Chicago Bears as an organization had the audacity to come off their chest with some shit like that. Hell, if anything, the Las Vegas Raider trade is more appealing just to move up 2 picks. Hell, we come off a 3rd round, especially if we sit, let's say sit in the draft, like I say, that 4th, 5th, you get to the 6th overall pick, and oh man, let's say a CJ Stroud still sitting there at 6. I mean, you don't want to reach for this. And quite frankly, trading Brian Burns to the Chicago Bears for this initial offer is reaching, and you'll be reaching for the next goddamn 4 years if you trade that nigga for that type of shit. It makes no sense for one player. For one fucking player. I ain't talking about Brian Burns. The one player I'm talking about is CJ Stroud or Bryce fucking Young or Will fucking Levis. Ain't never one of them niggas prolific along that level to where you coming off 5 premium picks. It's just not. Now let's move on. Let's move on, because I'm here for a minute today. Free agents. I already got solidified evidence of what's free agents the Carolina Panthers are targeting. And this could give us a little insight on what type of offense or head coach or coordinator we may be, fucking eyeing, whatever sense that makes. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Right now, the first free agent that I know or that I'm aware of that the Carolina Panthers are targeting this offseason will be wide receiver Allen Lazard from the Green Bay Packers. Look, write this shit down or get the timestamp or start a video. Make sure you say the video. God damn, AB. Shout out AB for that love, man. AB, you love me, don't you, nigga? Yes, sir. Shout out AB for that big love, man. I appreciate that. Let me see what AB said. AB say happy birthday, my G, for AB. You goddamn right. Shout out AB. I love you for that, man. I really do. AB, the Carolina Panthers are targeting Adam Lazard as one of their offseason free agents to acquire. Now, in the chat, hey, Carolina Panther fans, hey, listen, I even got the fucking numbers. I even got the fucking numbers that they want. Look, and don't get this exclusive. Niggas, look, just like the bud I smoke, it don't fucking get that goddamn exclusive, nigga. Something's different. The nigga hit different over here. No bullshit. Step on that like button, let them know who lied. Adam Lazard and his agent asking for a 3-year deal, $33 million. Write that shit down. Make sure y'all jot them numbers so y'all don't be like, yo, somebody said that, or niggas won't act like I ain't say the shit months ago. Make sure y'all write that. Adam Lazard right now, when he hit the market, the number gonna be 33 million over 3 years. That's what he put. That's what he put himself on the market for. 3-year deal, 33 million. That's what Adam Lazard want. That's what the Carolina Panthers know. I don't know or not. My question to y'all in the chat is: Allen Lazard from the Green Bay Packers, wide receiver, worth 3 years, 33 million? Is he worth it? And make no mistake now, mind you, if you're bringing a Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, or Will Levis into the Carolinas, you're gonna need another wide receiver, big threat that can run routes and catch. Shout out Allen Lazard. I would absolutely fucking love it. 3 years, 33 million, 10 million a year. I say sign that motherfucker as soon as you can. In the chat, are you a fan of Adam Lazard or Allen Lazard? Do you think it would be a good acquisition going into next year? Yes or no? In the chat, go. Seeing a lot of yeses in the chat. Seeing a lot of yeses in the chat. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. I absolutely love it. This is a move that I think the Carolina Panthers should not let get away from it, especially if they're already entertaining it. 3 years, 33 million. I fucking love it. He's a great pair with DJ Moore and even Terrace Marshall. That right there shows up the wide receiving core with just a free agent signing. Now, I mean, granted, if he stay healthy all year long, the nigga does get nicked up from time to time. But 3 year, $33 million ain't shit. You know what I mean? It ain't shit. Actually give him a guarantee to that nigga, you know what I mean? He on the team. I absolutely love it. Next free agent, we're going to come back to it. I'm going to drop the link. I won't talk. Next free agent, the Panthers are indeed looking at going into the free agency is defensive tackles. It's 2 of them. Deron Payne and Poona Ford. Now, Deron Payne is one or asking or finish when he hits the market. The young nigga gonna want a $95 million deal over 5 years. Right now, I don't see the Panthers jumping on him. I mean, they looked at him. If they're looking to do that, we already know what Deron Payne is. You know what I mean? This gives us on that D line a solidified motherfucker. But either way, I think we can get for that price. For that price, we can get 2 or 3 motherfuckers and still save money, and that's just as good. So I will hold out on Deron Payne. This is a splash we don't need to make on the defensive line. Now, mind you, he's young, and if you're looking to pair him with a Derrick Brown for the next 5 years, then I say do it if you got the money. But I don't think the Panthers make that kind of deal. That's a blockbuster deal, especially at a defensive tackle. I say don't do it. The next one, Poona Ford, all he wants is $21 million over 3. This is still a steep deal for a defensive tackle who may or may not start on this Carolina Panthers defense. But if you're asking me now, knowing what I know of Poona Ford, I think he'll be a starter on this defensive line. I can honestly say that for 3 years, $21 million for a solidified starter, week in, week out, I say give it to him if it's a deal that the Panthers truly want to make. And then you got the offensive tackle, right tackle, Jawaan Taylor, which is another blockbuster deal that the Carolina Panthers are looking at 2 blockbuster deals, and they got a few deals in the middle. The 2 blockbuster deals happen to be on the offense and defensive line, to be exact. You got your boy Jawaan Taylor wanting $70 million over 4 years, from my understanding, at right tackle. This would, if you do this would mean you're replacing Tyler Moton. I think what is coming up on the tail end of his fucking deal anyway. So if you want a season or a good young veteran there, then I say make that deal. But all of this is big money. All of these blockbuster deals are big money. And I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. The Carolina Panthers make a trade with Chicago for something astronomical like that blockbuster trade the Chicago Bears is asking for. There's no way we sign a blockbuster defensive tackle or major offensive lineman this year. It ain't no way. There's no fucking way. Because for one, we would have, matter of fact, now that I'm talking to y'all, that's the only way to do it if we come off their goddamn house like that. David Tepper's going to have to go in his pocketbook because we're not going to be able to get talent in the draft, so he's going to have to be the first nigga in line during free agency. All of the premium free agent talent out there, David Tepper's going to have to acquire. Then you'll get a team like the Carolina Panthers with a whole bunch of mixed in players that you know, it could work. I've seen it work multiple times for the New England Patriots, for a lot of teams, the fucking LA Rams, you know what I mean, the Tampa Bay Bucks when they won with Tom Brady and big ass Ndamukong Suh, they just started adding pieces. I mean, if you're gonna do this as an owner, if you're coming off all of these premium draft picks, you better be full goddamn well ready to spend $200-300 million this offseason. And I don't think David Tepper's capable of that. The Carolina Panthers don't have that kind of cap room. This is a hard predicament. But I say if the Chicago Bears is truly wanting all of this, I say fuck them. I say, bitch, you get this year's first, you'll get a second this year, maybe a third this year. And if we give them a third this year, we got a halt there. There's nothing else after that. There's 3 fucking picks, first, second, third this year. If Chicago don't take that, I say fuck them. I say stay at 9. I say kiss my motherfucking ass. Not unless the temperature of the draft is not where we at the beginning of it perceive it to be, as if CJ Stroud to be gone top 3. If this nigga still sitting on that goddamn board, come pick, no, 5, 6 overall, then that Las Vegas trade there looks so goddamn intriguing because all they want is a third rounder. They want a third rounder this year on top of the swapping of the picks. I say come off that, especially depending on the temperature of the fucking draft. We'll be killing ourselves, man. We don't got that kind of talent. We don't have shit. I mean, that kind of talent at key positions now, at the key positions, to withstand a winning form of football. If we came off of all of them fucking picks for that first overall, I don't give a fuck what you gonna put around CJ. You come off all that. I mean, Tep gonna have to spend money, and we don't see him doing that. So I don't see this Chicago Bears shit happening, especially if they put their foot down on some shit like that. And again, if you just now joining the live, the Chicago Bears have given the Carolina Panthers an initial trade offer that they do want, and it is in fact a swapping of the picks, number 9 for the first overall. They want our second rounder. They want our third. In next year's draft, they want the first overall pick. They want our second overall pick. I say that price is too goddamn steep because Brian Burns, for Brian Burns to come off that much, and Brian Burns, we killing our goddamn self. That's how that nigga ain't that good. Brian Burns ain't that fucking good for us to come off that much debt, for us to come off that much equity. You know what I mean? Just to unload this motherfucker there? Hell nah. Hell nah. We killing ourselves. We be killing our motherfucking self. Quite frankly, right now, as of now, after seeing this shit that I seen today, I say stay at 9. I say fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Stay at 9, goddamn it. Draft the best player available. If we get to the 9th overall pick and Will Levis is there, he still will be there. I say squeeze the trigger on it. Even though I think that may be a fucking reach. Honestly, I think Will Levis is a reach at top 10. That's a fucking reach. I don't care who you bring in here as head coach. Fucking reach. That's what you doing. We don't have that kind of talent. We don't have that kind of talent at the key positions again, like cornerback. I mean, that right there was a position that was exposed late in the fucking season due to season-ending injuries, niggas going on IR. We actually need those picks to acquire one this year in the draft, honestly, to come up, man, fuck all that. Fuck Chicago for even asking for that shit. Stick the whole finger in their ass, you know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. Fuck, you want all that? I told you, I want to go up there and smack the shit out of somebody for even having the audacity. For asking for some asinine shit like that. Hey, niggas is crazy. Shout out again for AB for that cash out. AB, I love you for that, niggas. I love you for that. I can't even lie about that, bro. Where else we at? Oh, questions. I got a couple questions for the chat. Then I'm going to drop the fucking link. Will we be giving up too much for that first overall pick in this draft? I need to know. Yes or no in the chat. If we give up anything close to what Chicago wants, is that too much to get this first overall pick? Yes or no? In the chat, let me know. Gas station burrito, let me know. Is that too much to come off of for that first overall pick? Xavier Ford say, yeah. Carolina for life say way goddamn too much. See, everybody saying, yeah. Bird say, yeah. Look, see, now that we in the position, now we sit around each year, we watch the draft teams that need to move up. Luckily, they ain't been us. But we watched teams over the years make these astronomical trades to move up. Now we happen to be in that peculiar position to where we sit top 10. We know we need a fucking quarterback for the future. But the conundrum is coming off the fucking house. And quite look, quite frankly, a first, second, third this year, the first and second next year, that's goddamn too much. And you taking a player with you. Now that I goddamn get the full grasp of the situation, the full scope of things, I realize, goddamn it, you robbing us. That's basically, we basically getting raped. Goddamn it, they robbing us. They yo, hell no. As a Panther fan, look, I don't even like. As a Panther fan, that's too much. That's too much motherfucking equity, man. That's too much. Now I really understand. Now you get the full grasp of what mortgage in the fucking future is for a pick. We fuck around, come off all that shit, get CJ, this bitch finished the year with a 40 goddamn old man, please. That looking like a dead head. It can happen. It can fucking happen. You don't know what that nigga gonna translate. Nobody does. Look how long it took Trevor Lawrence. Shit, and if we going off the Trevor Lawrence account, to what, this is third year now? Yeah, third year. If we came off all them picks, by the time either quarterback, if we give them a three-year window to grow, and let's just say it's gonna take them 3 years. By the time this bitch ready to succeed, we'll just be goddamn getting picks back. So now you'll be trying to acquire good pieces around this man that now is ready to take flight, but now he gotta wait for the rest of the team to progress. That shit ain't how you do it. That's not how you do it. That's not how a fucking successful franchise is ran. I don't think that's a wise move. We'll be setting this franchise back so fucking far, man. Not just this year, next year. We talking the year after, and the year after, preferably the next year. We talking 3-4 years, because for what it takes, if you trade away that much goddamn stock, whatever head coach you bring in here, you actually lining his ass up and executing him right in front of the goddamn Panther, in front of the Panther Stadium, because you're not giving them you're really not giving them no ammo. You're stripping anything away that can be what he wants to make his team out of. So now you're telling this nigga, oh, we bought you in, but we're gonna trade away your future. So now you're gonna need 3 years. So wait 2 years, you're gonna lose for 2 years. So to a coach that really drives off of winning, this shit gonna turn, the nigga gonna bust a U-turn. Put it like that. The nigga busting a U-turn. He was coming to Charlotte, but he ain't no goddamn more. Shout out Ben Johnson. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all niggas crazy. Yeah. Next question. If we're going off of a trade scenario, I gave you the Chicago Bears trade scenario. I gave you the Las Vegas Rams scenario. I mean the Las Vegas Raiders scenario. I apologize. Which of those scenarios would you, as a Panther fan, rather the Panthers do? Move from the 9th to the 1st, give up all that equity, or move up 9th pick to the 7th pick for just a 3rd round overall? Me personally, I say sit on that 9th. If we have to move up, move up. Shout out Kit Sullivan for the happy birthday. Shout out, I love you for that, Kit. I say to Vegas myself. I say Vegas myself. I don't have any more proposals, guys. All I was able to get was what we've been talking to the Vegas Raiders about, and the Chicago Bears versus over Brian Burns. All of this information is out there. You got to do your research. I'm bringing it to you first. So let's make sure you know that. Step on the like button. Let these niggas know we live. Subscribe if you ain't. You know what I mean? I'm not coming off of that much equity. No, sir. You killing it. You killing any chance we got to make anything out of this fucking franchise. Whether you bring Ben, I don't give a fuck if you, I don't give a fuck if Belichick leave New England and come to Carolina. You trade away his draft picks like that, Belichick busting a fucking Huey. He gone. Next question. I gave you a list of free agents the Panthers was looking at. Well, and we don't even got to ask that question. I guess the best free agent that I think that they're looking at as of now, and I think would be a great fucking signing, would be the Adam Lazard, the Allen Lazard wide receiver in Green Bay, will be a free agent, unrestricted this year. Already, he set the market. His agent already set the price for him. 3 years, $33 million. I say pay that nigga. I say if the Carolina Panthers got a chance to sign him for that, I say sign him. In the chat, I'm finna drop the link. See what the fuck y'all talking about today. Shout out everybody in the chat already though. See what y'all talking about. Pull up on me. We finna smoke some more. You know what I mean? Uno mas. We finna smoke us some more, goddammit. Link dropping in the chat. Y'all give it a sec. But like I say, pull up on me. Talk that shit. Brian Burns, an initial Brian Burns, an official Brian Burns offer has been offered or has been proposed to the Carolina Panthers for Brian Burns. Again, first rounder, second rounder, third rounder. First rounder, second rounder, next year's draft. See what the fuck C. Dougie talking about. Let's see what C. Dougie talking about.
Nah, this your day, man. Happy birthday, man. I ain't gonna be on here long because I know a lot of people gonna probably come up here, tell you happy birthday, send you some cash apps, man. So, like I said, I
ain't
ain't
no
gonna be on.
thing. Shout out C. Dougie. What's poppin', nigga?
Shit, chilling, man. Enjoying this off day, man.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, you get the day off. I'm off today too, C. Dougie.
Yeah,
You hear me?
Hey, shout out to Truist Bank. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. C. Dougie,
What up?
Chicago won't.
I heard you.
What you think? What you think?
I mean, they wanted him and DJ Moore during the trade deadline. We didn't pounce, but that's just outrageous and not even logical for what they're asking for
Hold
right
on
now.
real quick, C. Dougie. Shout out Jalen. Say happy birthday, my guy. Mine tomorrow. Let's turn up. Yeah. Hey, Jalen, my birthday is tomorrow. I celebrated 2 days for various reasons, but my birth certificate birthday is January 17th. So if you're born on the 17th, Jalen, happy birthday, my G. That's my birthday brother right there, my Capricorn sibling. What's poppin'? Go ahead, C. Dougie. I apologize.
No, hey, this your shit. So hey, do what you got to do, man. Hey, but what I'm saying is like we already knew the Bears wanted DJ Moore. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if we did it on Yo Live or we did on Panthers Uncensored. You remember why I asked you, how do you feel about us giving up DJ Moore, Brian Burns, and a future third round pick? You remember when I asked that?
Yeah, I remember.
But now, like y'all be saying, people be listening to what people be saying on certain channels. So you sitting here telling me y'all up the ante, not knowing who our GM is and who our owner is. We're not gonna do that. You can get a player and a future pick and a later pick, but what you just asked is astronomical. It's asinine. It's asinine what they just asked. It doesn't make sense, man.
Yeah, it don't make sense. Hey, I mean, if I'm the Panthers, like I say, I'm spitting on their ass, C. Dougie. You know, Chicago crazy as hell. Bitch, sit on that first pick. If you ain't drafting no quarterback, I hope who you draft is a fucking bust. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, hey, we've been on the boots on the ground with all this shit. You jumped on that shit with that CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud finally declared. So
Yes,
now,
sir.
so now,
Yes,
so
sir.
now,
We
so
put a
now
little
you, re-
pressure on him.
yeah. So hey, we've been putting that pressure on them. You can say that again. Do you want me to drop the drop I did yesterday? You
What
ain't
you
gonna
said?
find. Hey, you ain't gonna find no three harder working men, man. It's Aunt's birthday week, man. Not a day. It's a week. I do
Yes,
months and weeks
sir.
now. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title, you see the thumbnail, you see the cash app at the bottom in the thumbnail. It's 2021. It's my boy man birthday. Shout out to man. Like I said, he always bringing that heat to y'all and bringing that real from the streets.
Trying to, see Dougie. I ain't gonna stop, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm about to light up a nothing. You know what I mean? Shit,
hey,
I ain't playing
hey,
no game. Hey, I
hey,
was lit
hey,
yesterday, nigga. No bullshit.
hey, don't be too litty like you was yesterday, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I
nah,
heard
nah,
it.
nah. See, Dougie, I was all right, though. You know what I mean? I know how
Oh
to
no,
deal with
no,
it.
no. See, I ain't trying to be funny. I just heard in your voice. I see this joke got his eyes closed, got the phone in his hand, and just sitting there relaxing.
Yeah, yeah.
But nah,
See,
back to the
Dougie,
what
I
up?
tell you what, I wouldn't do it. I don't think, and like y'all say, nigga like you wanting Ben Johnson, right?
Yeah.
You bring Ben Johnson in and then let them motherfuckers start scouting and shit like that. See,
Hey,
Dougie, they
you
hit him
actually
with
know
that
it's starting two
curveball. We
weeks.
trading Brian Burns, and we getting away your second, your third, and your second, and your first and second next year. What the fuck Ben Johnson supposed to do?
All right, so let me say this, to elude Joe, to let people know how this head coaching vacancy is about to be done by the end of this week. We gotta go to Mobile. Every team has to go to Mobile here in 2 weeks for the Senior
Yeah, they
Bowl.
gotta send. They gotta
They
send a
got they got to
head
go to Senior
coach,
Bowl.
offensive coordinator,
Facts,
and a
facts,
defensive coordinator.
facts. Like I said, this shit's about to speed up. But to put this into the draft, now we got Bryce Young. Some people think Bryce Young's number one. Some people think CJ Stroud's number one. They can flip flop. Then you have your Will
Hello,
Levis.
C. Dougie. Let me cut y'all real quick.
Go ahead,
Are
go
you
ahead.
saying overall pick or the first to come off?
Quarterbacks. I'm talking about quarterbacks.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Um, then you got Will Levis, and then you got Anthony Richardson. They can go flip flop. Then you got Hooker, Duggan, and Stinson and Bennett. So it really depends on, again, like you said, what the coach wants. If you're gonna sit here and bring a coach in and they want to get a quarterback, how can they get a quarterback and you traded away their first round pick and you're not gonna be able to get a quarterback into the third, maybe fourth round? So what are we really looking at? Are we really trying to get with the Bears, or are we just trying to pick people's brains just to see what the package is for a player and a pick? Also, um, Arizona, I think, did you allude to Arizona?
Nah, I said the Las Vegas Raiders said they'll come off that seventh for a third rounder. Now, if the Panthers already got something in discussions with the Arizona Cardinals, I don't know about it yet, C. Dougie.
No, no, I'll
All I
talk to you
know is this
offline. I'll
Brian
talk to you
Burns.
offline with that one. But look out for Arizona though. But it also depends on their coach because they also need a DN.
Yeah, I can't report on shit I don't
Oh
know.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
man,
no.
I'm
Like
gonna
I
be
said,
honest with you.
no, like I said, I'm just talking. I ain't gonna tell you to report, but be looking out for Arizona saying that they need another DN.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's a couple it's some good in the free agency though, C. Dougie. Alan Lazar gonna be one of the top wide receivers on that board. What you say about that?
I mean, you got Jacoby Meyer from the Patriots. I think I gotta look at
Damn,
his.
watch the Patriots go after Lazar.
Hey, you actually know D Hop and Bill Belichick got a good relationship too, so they might go after D Hop too.
Yeah. Yeah, DC, these guys expensive. Lazar's in our price range. D Hop gonna be expensive.
So I'm gonna ask you this: you bringing up Alan Lazard? You rather draft a wide receiver because this wide receiver draft is deep.
It is.
Or
It
you want to
is,
sit,
C Dougie.
or
C
you
Dougie, I like where you. It depends. It depends on what the fuck this organization does. If we stay at number 9, if we stay at 9, C Dougie,
yeah.
one of these quarterbacks slip to us, which I know they are, they gonna fall right on our lap, nigga, dicks out on their ass. You feel me? They gonna fall right on that motherfucker, C Dougie.
Yeah.
Anyway, stay at number 9, then you sign a motherfucker like Lazard, still pick up a premium wide. Listen, the Carolina Panthers is in a prime position, C Dougie, to hit the ground this year and take the fucking division over. All they got to do is make the right fucking moves, man.
Like I said, the move's gonna come after this week. Once we get that head coach, you can know what philosophy or what players they looking at. But I'm gonna throw another name out there. T. Higgins is supposed to either be a free agent this year or next year. What you think about T. Higgins? And well, I hate saying this
You
because I hate when.
I think they re-signed that nigga in Cleveland.
No,
I
you
mean
mean Cincinnati?
in Cincinnati,
But
because
look,
that's all. That's they next man up.
Okay, so what about
Joe
Tyler
Burrow
Boyd?
like that nigga.
What about
boy.
Tyler Boyd?
That's good wide receiver depth. I mean, it's gonna be some pass catchers out there, and I think I just like the Allen Lazard shit because I see his numbers. I see what he wants. 3 year, $33 million. That to me, that's attractive. I don't know. I mean, we may not even get Lazard. That nigga could go to Washington or something. But my point is, it's refreshing to know the Panthers is actually entertaining a pass catcher.
You got to think we got money. We got money. But
yeah, we do.
Hey, but I say this. I'm actually glad you had some sources because I've been calling that D tackle from Washington for the longest.
Who that?
Payne. You remember I told you. You remember I said
he want a lot of money though, C Dougie.
But I ain't worth. But again, that's just.
You think he worth it?
I like Allen better than Payne. But they're both free agents.
Yeah.
So
got a couple good D tackles coming out on this free agent list, C Dougie. Depends on how much money we want, and it's a fact we need. I don't know. I like McCall. If McCall stay healthy, he might be the fucking disruption, man.
Okay, but look at it though. You still need rotational pieces.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So McCall can still be here, but we still gonna need some rotational pieces. You won't have to worry about us bringing back Matt Ioannidis. He's gone. Roy will not be re-signed because I really feel like Roy was only here because of his former college coach.
And they got rid of your boy Nick.
Phil Hoskins.
Your boy Nixon.
No, I thought it was Hoskins too. Phil Hoskins got released.
Yeah, it was Hoskins. My bad. Nigga, the fuck around, get high.
Hey,
I ain't gonna need front on you.
Again, it's your birthday week, man. So, hey, you have no other choice but to enjoy it. But I'm
yes, sir. See, Dougie, yes, sir.
I'm gonna put this out to you because I know, GMs can put out smoke screens, but I heard you say it before. Scott Fitterer said it. That man said we're gonna have some sexy picks this year, right?
Yeah, he did. Talk your shit, see that.
So what is sexy picks? Sexy picks
Splash,
ain't no offense.
Blockbuster, splash picks, blockbuster trade.
Sexy picks is not no hog mollies are deep in the trenches. They're not no linebackers. They're not your like I said, your offense, defensive line or linebackers. So with him saying that in the draft, he might already have an agenda who he's looking at in free agency for older veterans on the defense, offensive line, and linebackers. Because I can see us going wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, and safety. What up?
Leo. Detroit versus everybody. What's popping?
Nothing.
Man, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah. You know it. I appreciate you, my dude.
Oh, yeah. Happy pre-birthday, brother.
Man, you know I had to pull up on you, man.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you pulled up, nigga. They talking about us taking y'all OC. What you think about it?
I want to keep him. God knows I do, but I can't be selfish, man. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I feel like if he leave, then our offense might take a step back for the first couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then we ain't really got no candidates for the next coordinator. You know what I'm saying? We might do a in-house coordinator. You know, I really don't know, man. I just want him to stay, man. I honestly do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know what we gonna do, man. Our offense might take a couple steps back if he leave, man. Him and Jared Goff, you know, they built that offense, and that bitch was hitting last year. We was, you know, overall number 4 offense. So I don't know, man. But I mean, shit, you know, he y'all guy. You know what I'm saying? He a Carolina nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he earned it. I mean,
Hey,
granted, it's only his first.
Sound like he feel like Ben Johnson gone, don't he?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Ben Johnson gonna be the Panthers coach by Friday.
Hey, Leo, don't he sound like he done lost one or something?
He gone.
Hey,
you know that.
Ben Johnson.
I'm just.
Go ahead, Detroit.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can be.
He one of the hottest names in the coaching market. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
If we get Ben Johnson, do you think he will deplete you guys' coaching staff by bringing people with him, or he's gonna go outhouse to Detroit?
Yeah, I don't think he's taking nobody from Detroit because Dan Campbell brought everybody in to Detroit that's there now. I don't know if y'all know, but all of our coaches besides Dan Campbell is a former player.
That's a fact.
All of our coaches and coordinators besides Ben Johnson was a player, and Ben Johnson, he's actually the longest tenured coach on our roster because he stayed from the last regime. You know what I'm saying? When Matt Patricia was our head coach, he was our tight ends coach.
I'm gonna say tight ends coach.
Yeah.
Hey, so D, let me ask you this: how you feel about Glenn? And then I'll go on mute. Do you think Glenn will be leaving too? Because that puts y'all depleted as well.
No, I mean, honestly, bro, I think they just using that nigga for that Rooney Rule shit because our defense was ranked shit, you know, bottom 20. You know what I'm saying? We had our defensive rating, it was horrible. Granted, a lot of those stat inflations came in the beginning of the season, then they turned the defense around and started playing good, but he didn't do anything so spectacular that you would want to look at him like, yeah, you know, he could be a great head coach. The only thing that I can honestly say to be a reason that he get a head coach job is because of what they seen in Detroit, and they thinking that he taking some of them traits from Dan Campbell. They basically trying to figure out, damn, how the fuck is this nigga Dan Campbell making everybody play so good for him and shit like that, and he just trying to go and he'll bring that same culture to another program.
Well,
that's all.
Quite frankly, I don't believe in him. Detroit versus everybody.
I don't believe in this motherfucker.
Ben or Aaron?
Aaron is horrible.
I'm talking about
he would
Ben
never
Johnson.
get a job in the NFL.
Ben Johnson. I don't believe he has what it takes to be head coach. I see recently here the comparison has been what has Ben Johnson done as a offensive coordinator versus Steve Wilks as an interim head coach. Now, I've been wanting to get in a bunch of niggas' asses because if we honestly compare the two, let's compare Steve Wilks as far as his coordinating position in the NFL versus a fucking Ben Johnson coordinating, statistically wise. If we looking at Steve Wilks and what Steve Wilks done as a fucking coordinator, Ben Johnson ain't nowhere near fucking close.
That's not true at all.
It's
that's
a
not
fucking
true.
fact,
That's
Leo.
not true.
When
Steve Wilks was defensive coordinator for the Panthers, we were out of the top 10 defense-wise in 2017.
Okay, what about the wins though? Let's talk about the wins.
Because you can't compare the wins though. Because you talking about
that's what everybody doing.
We talking about
what everybody doing. They comparing Ben Johnson 9-8 record. I'm talking
about coordinator for coordinator. You said coordinator for coordinator. You ain't bringing no wins and losses. The coordinator position for coordinator position, Ben Johnson is top 4. When Steve Wilks was the defensive coordinator for the Panthers in 2017, we were not top 10 at all. That's not my opinion. That's a fact.
Okay.
Let me add this one thing.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you why I believe Ben Johnson got a leg up on Steve Wilkes. And this ain't even on no coordinator shit. They're just being real. This is they said what they've been saying for the longest. The NFL is a copycat league.
Yeah.
The league is trending towards that younger offensive-minded head coach. You know what I'm saying? The Sean McVays, the
new generation, the next generation. Exactly.
And everybody looking at, that offensive genius, that's the sexy pick now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's hit. That's what's hit now. You know what I'm saying? That's
look, Leo, far as Ben Johnson go, granted they two different coordinators on two different sides of the ball.
No, you brought it up.
Ben Johnson coordinator go. What? This is first year as a coordinator. Wilkes got multiple years.
Wilkes is the only coordinator for 1 year. He was the only one. He was the defensive coordinator for 1 year. The year after Sean McDermott left in 2016, he became the defensive coordinator that year. He was the only defensive coordinator in 1 year. Then he got the job in Arizona because the Panthers made the playoffs and we lost against the Saints.
And then Leo, he was the defensive coordinator at the Cleveland Browns as well.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was a coordinator. He was a defensive back coordinator for the Browns. He was not the defensive coordinator.
Okay, Leo.
Steve
Wilkes.
Check the fact. Check the fact.
Steve Wilkes will never coach in the NFL in no capacity again after this year. No capacity.
Boy, why y'all hate that nigga so much?
No. Don't use the word hate, brother. This is based on his
results. What is it about his coaching? It's
the results. It's the results. When he was in college last year, he was the defensive coordinator for Missouri. Missouri was ranked the worst in the SEC last year in defense. This year, he was the interim coach for the Panthers. The team did not win the division. The team improved by 1 or 2 games. The offense looked horrible. The primary thing.
Leo, hold on, Leo, because you're wrong. So I need to let you know. He was the defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns underneath Kitchen in 2019.
Steve Wilkes.
Leo, look it up. Do your own research. I just looked it up, my guy. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay then. Okay. What happened? He got fired?
Yes, he got fired.
Okay. What was their record?
But hold on, Leo. What was their record? Getting fired. We're gonna be accurate and we're gonna be right.
No, you're right. So he got fired. Okay. So to my point, his ability to coach, his results have been poor. College to the pros. So it does not warrant him.
Leo, I understand that. So by your account, you believe Ben Johnson winning 10 plus games when he come in as a rookie head coach?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, comparatively speaking to Ben Johnson, the team that he has coached, when he's offensive coordinator for Detroit, the team had a very explosive offense. They were very innovative. But that's what I'm saying. The Panthers, if Ben Johnson became the coach, we will trade Brian Burns to the Bears for all of them picks and draft CJ.
Damn,
I'm telling
Leo.
you, that's what's going to happen.
Leo, you stay your ass right there.
That's what's going to happen, brother.
God. So Leo, shout out Leo. I knew somebody was going to be intrigued by this shit.
Yeah,
Leo.
Because if he be the coach, because it's about timing. CJ Stroud and Jared Goff, comparatively speaking, are the same type of quarterbacks. They rely on timing and touch. Ben Johnson become the coach.
I expected that. I ain't gonna. Lie to you.
I feel you, brother, but they gotta move on. The only way you root, the only way in life that you succeed and do extra shit, you gotta take a chance. And the Panthers have been mediocre from the beginning. We have never had a back-to-back winning season. So in order to succeed and get out of the motherfucking hole, you gonna have to take motherfucking risk.
Y'all gonna stop saying that. We won the division 3 years in a row.
I said we never
equate them to winning seasons. They were winning seasons.
No. Record-wise, we have never.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Is this not a fact? Record-wise, we have never in 25 years had a back-to-back winning season.
So Leo, in order for it to be revered as a winning season, it has to be more than a 500 wins. You have
Yes,
to
sir.
be more.
You
Huh?
got to win more than you lose.
That's
Okay.
bullshit.
That's Leo. That's his
No,
opinion.
hold on, gentlemen, please. So is that not the truth? And when it's not a winning season, winning more than you're losing. That's not the truth? Is that not the truth?
I
Hey,
mean,
Dougie, what was the Giants' record that last year they won that Super Bowl with Eli?
Man,
7-9.
9-7, brother.
they
I'm
was
asking y'all a
7-9.
real question. Is considered a winning season winning more than you
7-9 record.
losing?
They
No,
had a
but that's winning the
losing
division. But that's not a winning season. That you lost more than you
But they
won.
won the Super Bowl, Leo.
Super Bowl.
No, the Giants were 9-7. They won more than they lost that year. They were 9-7 two years in a row.
7-9.
No, they were 9-7. They were 9-7. We were 7-9, 7-8-1, or 7-9-1, 7-8-1. That's the year we went to the playoffs.
Somebody say the Giants was 9-7.
The Giants were 9-7 to both years they went to the Super Bowl with Eli. They won more than they lost. That's a fact, y'all. You can't sit up here and tell me that just because you won a division and you lost
Leo,
more games than you won.
Chief John Digger said, "Talk that shit."
I'm telling you, and they're gonna do it. If Ben Johnson become the coach, they're gonna trade all that shit for CJ.
Damn, Leo.
They're gonna do it, man, because in order to win, CJ Stroud is just like Jared Goff, timing
So
and
Leo,
throwing
you
the
don't
ball.
think that's a lot?
Just like I said, in order to do shit in life, in order to move forward in life, you got to take a risk. You got to take a risk.
God damn, that's a
They
lot.
don't never.
Leo.
I mean, but it's a lot. Who gonna be the quarterback for the Panthers? We gonna draft, and like I say, Will Levis gonna be gone. Anthony Richardson gonna be gone by our pick. We ain't gonna have nobody to pick.
Nah,
Shout out
disagree
Jay
with you.
Harris
They ain't
for
gonna
their
be gone.
cash app. Say happy birthday from Greenville. I see you, my G. One love.
Greenville.
Leo, let me
Leo,
say
they
that
still don't
again.
care.
Leo, listen.
Mhm.
In order for the Panthers to move up, the Bears want our first, which is their swap for the 9th. They want their second round. They want a third round. Next year draft, they want a first and a second, Leo and Brian Burns.
Yes, sir. Because the Colts gonna
Leo
give up.
said, yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, because the Colts gonna try to move up.
They're telling you. Do you know?
shit.
Do you know what Washington gave the Rams to draft RG3? Do you know what they gave him?
Robert
Yeah,
Griffin.
you know what they gave him?
How many Super
They-
Bowls?
they- The Washington gave the Rams 4 first-round picks. Four first-round picks for this
I
guy.
hear you, Leo. I hear you,
4.
my nigga.
So that's what I'm
I hear
saying.
you, Leo.
So
Shout out
they
that nigga Leo.
they
man.
gonna do it, man. They
My
gonna do
nigga
it.
Leo.
If Ben Johnson
My
be
nigga
coach.
Leo. See,
Who
Leo,
gonna do
that's
it?
why I fucking
Leo, who
love
gonna
you,
do
man.
it?
The Panthers
I
gonna.
love
If
you,
Ben
Leo,
Johnson be the
'cause
coach, the
I
Panthers
love
are gonna
you 'cause
trade
you
that.
help me see. You help me see shit from a different
Yeah,
lens.
but just I'm saying the context because I'm telling you that they're gonna do it if Ben Johnson is the coach. Now, if Ben Johnson not the coach, then if Philadelphia offensive coordinator is the coach, then Philadelphia coach he gonna draft Anthony Richardson. But if we get Ben Johnson as a coach, Ben Johnson is gonna want to trade up to get CJ because the quarterback skill set is complementary to. Well, comparative to Jared Goff, timing, throwing the ball, stretching the field. So that's what CJ is good at. It ain't about back there running around. So Will Levis is a good quarterback, but he's not on
Leo,
that
let me
level.
ask you this. How you
Yes,
feel
sir,
about
bro.
Arizona? Arizona got a top 5 pick, if I'm not mistaken, right? I want to say they're 4.
They four.
Yeah, but
Arizona,
that's the part. That's the part, though. See, Dougie, I don't have no insight on what they could possibly
they
want.
need it. They need a defensive end. They need a defensive
I'm
end.
talking about
they
what they
need one.
can want from us,
Quarterback,
Leo.
they need offensive linemen, they need everything.
I don't know what they want from us. I'm talking
the,
about us, nigga. Draft capital.
but we can trade with Arizona, go to the 4th because the Colts have the 5th.
See, Dougie, what you go trade? What would you trade?
Brian Burns
and your first
straight
round
up.
pick.
Straight up, Brian Burns.
That's what I'm saying.
They do it straight up. But I'm saying though, you won't get CJ. You won't get CJ or Bryce.
Let's talk there. Because Leo say if you swap up to get to that 4th pick, he thinking CJ might be gone, which could be a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm under the understanding that in order for us to move up to at least the top 5, we're gonna have to come off more than a swap of picks and a player, because the Chicago Bears is wanting 5 fucking premium picks plus a player.
The price went up.
So to move up, I think 4th would be a dumb move. I'd rather sit at 9 than opposed to moving up to the 4th overall pick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's gonna cost us too much to get there.
Yeah.
Hey, did you look at the NFL draft, like how much the picks is worth and shit? Like Chicago, they pick worth 3,000 points.
Yeah, the points for the point scale. That's another one.
I don't pay no attention to that shit.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to that.
That's how they measure it. Oh, that's how they measure it.
I gotta realistically give up.
Yeah, that's how they measure it.
That shit is steep, though, Leo. That's steep. Hey, look,
but
Leo,
that's how you gotta take a chance.
Point, if this is done, if Ben Johnson come in and that trigger pulled, and mind you, that'll put us, and we'll have 2 4th-round picks. We don't have a 5th, so we won't pick to the 4th round. No, we'll have 1 3rd-round pick, 2 4th-round picks. So where do you go from there, Leo?
You just roll with it, because
you roll or free agent, because like I said, free agent is always before the draft.
Yeah.
Free agency,
and then Brian Burns' money gonna be going off the books. You're gonna be have 18 in the bucket.
Shaq Thompson money be out the books.
You're gonna have 10. You're gonna have 11. You're gonna have 20.
We gonna get that 13.
Oh yeah,
so that's the money you gonna have.
His shit now. He don't want to be there with Steve Wilkes not being the head coach. He can pack.
He just talking shit. See that he know he gone. They not even entertaining that shit. He just trying to save face. They gonna cut his ass because ain't nobody gonna want to trade for his ass. Cause they try to trade him trading deadline, but we ain't get no offers. Look here, man, it's gonna happen. Just get ready to be mad. Anybody got an issue with it? Because if Ben Johnson be the coach, they gonna trade all that shit for CJ.
Fuck Ben Johnson.
Yo, real quick, shout out everybody in the chat. Step on that goddamn like button if you in here. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Show that extra love. Jump in that goddamn Cash App. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to the 190 in this bitch. I see y'all want the news today. I see y'all want the content. Let's eat it up. Let's heat up, goddammit. Share the video. Let them know we live.
Let's talk about content,
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, Lonnie, what's up with you first off? How you feel, my G?
I'm doing
What's up, Jew Town?
I'm doing good,
I see
bro.
you,
How
nigga.
you doing?
What's
Happy
good?
birthday too,
What's good, everybody?
Oh, thank you, my G. I love you for that, man.
Oh yeah. Let's talk
look,
about
I
this
got
real
y'all.
fast.
Leo say they gonna come off them picks. What y'all think about that Brian Burns scenario? I'm absolutely now looking at it
Brian
different
Burns
with
ain't going
Leo.
nowhere.
Huh?
Leo
Brian
need to
Burns
pass
ain't
me.
going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
He
think
gone. Don't worry about it. His ass gone.
Shit, they would have gave up.
Like, as
Hey,
much
Leo.
people might want him to go, he ain't going nowhere. But the main issue is the coaching staff. That like the players, they solidified in their statements.
That's a
Think
fact.
about this. Think about this. The teams that went to the playoffs, they was 9-7, right? When you add up what Carolina did and look at what it took for other teams to get to the playoffs, they was 9-7, and we were 7-9, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what that tells you, just looking at that, what did that tell you? And Coach Wilkes didn't even have a full season with these boys.
His ass, hey bro, I got $1,000 to bet you. Matter of fact, I'll give you $500 if Steve Wilkes be the coach next year. And it ain't even no bet.
Right.
I'll give you money if Steve Wilkes. When it happened, brother, you do me a favor. You call back in and you put your cash app. You say Zelle, however you want it. I will give you $500 with no strings attached if Steve Wilkes is the coach next year. That's how much confidence. I know he won't be the coach next year for the Panthers.
Lonnie, that man
Hey, Leo, I appreciate that.
Lonnie, don't come on here with that, man. Hey,
What
now
you
Hope
nigga?
already
Hold
looking
on,
at
C
interviews,
Dougie.
man.
Ho. What you mean? Come on here with that, nigga? Like, first off, I ain't come here to see C Dougie. I came here to see Aunt 2020.
Nobody,
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
Lonnie, nobody
But
even
but
on that shit.
first
I'm just
off,
saying
let's not
No,
go
but
there,
everybody.
C
let him
Dougie,
see that.
because
Let
that's
him
an
say his speech
opinion.
though. Let him say it though, bro. Let him go ahead, man.
That's an
Like you said,
opinion.
Leo, just
It's
let
not.
niggas talk they
I
shit.
didn't come on
I'ma
here
let
with
them
no
do it,
rah-rah. So
cause
how
we
can
know.
you disrespect like that, bro?
Nigga,
I
nobody
just,
ain't fucking
I just,
disrespecting
I
No,
this
just
nigga.
man,
speak in
come on,
context.
y'all, man. Just let the brother say it. See, Doug, and people want to talk that. I just
Niggas
told
getting
him
fucking
that I got
emotional. Nigga
500
ain't
that he
fucking
won't be the
say
coach
shit to
next
him
year.
like
The
that.
reason,
Damn.
I say this, C Dougie and Leo, is because a coach that didn't even have his own playbook, first off, and
Period.
a coach that came in and took somebody else bullshit, as he
Period.
always have done in his career, came and turned a 1-4 team into a 7-9 team.
It
And the
was
Shut.
7
team
and
that,
10, brother. It wasn't no 7 and
well,
9.
7 and 10,
And
Well,
let them
yeah,
talk. Let them
7 and
talk.
10.
Let
think
7
them
and
talk.
about it,
10.
Leo. Think about it. We got 2 games that I think they was either tied or whatever. But bro, 2 games we should have won.
We
And
Period.
didn't.
you could think about the 2 games we lost, or 4 games, 5 games, 7, 8. But you could think of 2 we could have won, and bro, we would have been doggone 9 and what? Like, see,
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But all I know, I saw Jacksonville come back from 27 to
Talk
7.
that shit, Leo.
Leo,
I saw
talk
that
that
Saturday,
shit,
Talk that
brother.
Leo.
shit,
I
Talk
Leo.
saw
that
that.
shit.
Talk
I
that
saw
Talk
shit,
that
that
happen,
Leo.
shit
brother.
in the
I saw
playoffs,
that.
Leo.
Talk that
I
shit,
saw that,
Leo.
brother. So
In
I
the
don't want to hear no
fucking
excuses.
playoffs.
I don't want to
it's
hear
not
no excuses.
excuses.
Yeah, that's a fucking
I saw
fact, though.
Trevi Tran
It's,
bring him back. I saw Trevi Tran threw 3 interceptions. He
yeah,
threw
but
3,
you got to
but
think
Trevi
about
Tran
this.
sat back there. He brought it
Nah,
back, and they
hey,
had a
hey,
coach.
Leo, he
Did
threw
they have
4.
their head
It
coach
was
the
4
whole season?
interceptions in the
Hey,
first
hey,
half.
hey, hey,
Did he have his head coach the whole season?
period.
Oh
Trevor Lawrence.
Lord.
Look, the hate for
Hey,
Steve
bro,
Wilkes
it's not
is
hating or
I ain't
nothing.
got no hate for him.
That's just like if I give you $20 and you brought me back 50, and another dude, he been here the whole time and he only brought back 20. You think I'm going with the best prospect.
Okay,
You
Lonnie.
right. You right. You right. I got you. I got you.
Lonnie and Leo, C. Dougie, everybody on the panel, even in the chat. I want the answer to this yes or no question. I want you to think before you fucking answer. Did Steve Wilkes get a fair shot? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he got a
Yes.
fair
hell
shot.
no.
Yes.
With what was all dealt to him, that was a fair shot.
Fuck no. How you gonna get a fair shot? This ain't his team. That ain't his
I'm
coordinators.
saying,
That ain't nothing.
any opportunity is a good opportunity. So you know what I mean. You can't knock that.
That, man. I'm tired of Steve Wilkes catching all this hate. The man took over a trash ass team with a trash ass offense and made sure we wasn't the laughing stock of the fucking NFL.
Goddamn
course.
right
And
he
won
did.
Of
games.
course.
And won
And to
games.
answer y'all question, no, Steve Wilkes did not get a fair opportunity.
Period.
We're not gonna sit here and act like he did, nigga. He was an interim
So
head coach.
what's a fair opportunity?
No
I'm
interim gets
talking
a
about
fair
what
shot.
was dealt.
It's not a
What's a
fair
fair?
shot if he's an interim.
What's
The
a fair
fuck are we
shot? Though?
talking
I'm
about
just asking.
here?
A
You
fair
niggas
What's a
talking
fair
shot
about,
is
shot?
yeah,
being
Though?
a
yeah,
head
yeah.
That's
coach
No,
the
fuck,
whole
Steve
ass
year.
Wilkes didn't get a
question, man.
fair opportunity.
But
Stop that.
I'll ask you,
Being
what's
the
a
head
fair
coach the
shot?
whole year
What would you
is a
consider a
fair
fair
shot.
shot? What would you consider a fair shot?
Okay, I'm glad you said that, Leo. See, that's why I fuck with Leo. Leo, to me, considering Steve Wilkes' position that he came into, a fair opportunity would be one, Steve Wilkes getting a whole entire offseason with this team. If Steve
Yes.
Wilkes wants to draft his quarterback, Leo,
Oh,
let's
that's
see
it.
what Steve Wilkes wants. Steve Wilkes might want a Hendon Hens, your boy, what's your boy name? Hendon Hooker ass. You know what I mean? We don't know what Steve Wilkes wants. You know why?
Talk
Because
that
he's a
shit.
fucking interim. He came
Talk.
into what was already there. This already says his chance was not a equal chance, Leo. I can't say
They
he had a fair shot.
They won't even expect him to win 7 games.
Period.
But I
They
hear
think he was
what y'all
gonna win
saying, though.
two.
I definitely I definitely hear what y'all saying. I ain't gonna hold y'all, brother. I definitely hear what y'all saying. Matt Rule got fired. The coaching situation was fucked up. Christian McCaffrey, Steve Wilkes already knew there were rumors about Christian McCaffrey being traded.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you're right. He was a defensive backs coach. All of that shit was already on the table when Steve Wilkes was there. But you know what happened though? David Tepper went to Steve Wilkes with all that shit that was already happening. Now McCaffrey might be traded. Matt Rule fired. The players not satisfied. Robbie Anderson showing out a little bit, and you only got probably 9 more games left. Steve Wilkes knew all that shit before he took the job, right? Did he know all that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So that's like me. That's like you asking me to come take over.
Ain't no
fucking
asking,
JC
that's money.
that's like you asking me. That's like you asking me to come take over a company that's already filed for bankruptcy. But you know this shit about to collapse. But I still take the job anyway. Do I get an excuse? Do I get any leeway? Because I knew what was there before I took the shit. So do I get any excuses when the shit failed? Do I get an excuse?
Now you
got
don't.
us making money.
Okay,
Nah, you
okay.
know
So
exactly
I
what
decided
time
to put it out there. I just put it out because Christian was about to be traded. Christian got traded before the first game he
I like
coached.
the way
No, he
Leo put
didn't.
that.
No, he
I
didn't.
got a way
Nah,
to put that
No,
too,
Leo,
Leo.
he
had
played
him
that
for
game.
that Rams game.
He played that
Hey,
Rams
real quick,
game.
see, Dougie.
Okay. So
Shout
the
out
next
everybody in the
game he got
chat
traded.
right now. Step on that goddamn like button. Subscribe if you new. Yeah, they just run me up. Y'all know what we trying to do.
Hell
Go
yeah,
ahead,
we better
Leo.
than
Talk your shit.
But I'm saying,
we
did
better
you
than the
think Steve
goddamn
Wilkes knew was Christian
clubhouse.
McCaffrey was going to be traded that next game? Did you think Steve Wilkes knew?
Hell yeah, he knew that, Leo.
Okay, I'm saying
Leo,
so
the game
all
plan. The
that
game.
Baker.
Hold on, Leo. Let me just say this:
Mhm,
the game
mhm.
plan was focused on Christian McCaffrey and Christian McCaffrey alone. They advertised that man in L.A., knowing damn well that they were going to trade him the next week.
So Steve Wilkes was a part. So Steve Wilkes might have known that. Now Baker fucking up. Sam hurt. PJ had a
Well,
concussion.
see, y'all a little off with your time.
This is all allegedly.
Look, this is what happened. In the LA
Okay,
Ram game, this is when Robbie fuck ass Anderson had his eruption. So we traded Robbie that week. That the following week after that, I think it was the San Francisco game. Christian McCaffrey played in that game, and right immediately after it was Robbie first, and then Christian the next week. They didn't get traded in the same week. Robbie was traded first, then Christian McCaffrey. The following weeks, they was 2 week apart.
Man, they
Hey, hold on.
So you're right, Leo.
Leo.
He absolutely knew exactly what was coming down the goddamn pipeline.
Can I ask the same question you asked me yesterday?
What's that, my G?
Because you know how I feel about Steve Wilkes. You said, C. Dougie, what gave you the indication that Steve Wilkes wasn't your coach? And what did I tell you? And I want everybody else to answer on the panel. What I
don't remember. You
See,
said a whole
Dougie, you
bunch.
be talking some crazy shit sometimes.
What you say,
I
C.
heard
Dougie?
you
Lonnie, you ain't hear me, nigga. Shut your bitch
I
ass
heard
up,
you
nigga.
yesterday
God
talking
damn,
crazy.
nigga,
I
I ain't
just
fucking
couldn't get
talking
on.
to you.
I'm like, I ain't
See,
fucking
I'm
with
Dougie,
you,
not
if
fucking
he
Dougie
flip
today.
talking
on
to
you
you.
for calling him a bitch for nothing, there, I'm gonna let him flip on your ass.
Nobody ain't fucking talking to you. I'm talking to
Hey,
ask me a
all I
fucking
know is
question.
if you
When
call me a
you
bitch,
fucking
nigga,
talking,
you
I'm fucking quiet. So give me the same respect, nigga. So shut your nigga
bro.
now, fucking mouth up.
Oh, are you?
All right,
Do I
so
feel
like I said,
animosity?
when you sat there and
Because
asked me this shit
it's
behind the
nothing for me
scenes,
to
when it
pull
was
up.
just
See,
us
Dougie,
in the
you already
green
know
room,
me, bro.
you said, C. Dougie, why don't you like Steve Wilkes? I said the way he handled Robbie Anderson was wrong. And you said, C. Dougie, I agree with you. As a man, you did that shit in fucking public. You could have sat there and
that's
take
a
that
fact.
nigga in
You
the
did
fucking
say
back.
that. You said, yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, wait a minute,
And then I
C-Dougie.
alluded to the shit that you said with him and Deontay Foreman. How did that shit come out?
That's a fact. That's a fuck. Hey, look, see, Dougie, now that you man shit.
Hey, hold on,
Man
please.
shit, see, Dougie.
Yesterday on Big Cat podcast, C. Dougie was talking some bullshit. Everybody was like, I don't know what the hell C. Dougie talking about. Where the hell he come from that? Like, C. Dougie, he'll say some intelligent shit, but C. Dougie not accurate, bro.
I want to know what did he do wrong with Robbie, because Robbie was wrong in that situation.
Okay,
so
Junetime, me and Unc said, I don't know what this other nigga talking about, but Junetime, I would address you because how we did, Unc asked me behind the scenes. It was me, Andrew, and I think Leo or somebody else was on the line, and he said, "C Doug, we in the green room."
Shout
What
out
made
my
you about
nigga Big Cat.
What made you about Steve Wills not like him? So June time, me and you get in an argument. You my supervisor. Most of the time when you do something wrong, a supervisor takes you to the office, correct? They don't do the shit in front of everybody. They
You
take you
on
to
the
the fucking
field, see,
office.
Dougie. He can't leave the field.
But
Robbie made that decision.
Junetime, what I'm saying is how he dealt with that shit, and look how much negative media attention we got as Panthers that week. How that shit was dealt with.
See, Doug, you got to think.
All
Think
right.
of the best coaches. Think of the best coaches, Super Bowl winning coaches. Any of them would have did
Think
the
about,
same
hey,
damn thing.
talk that
Okay,
shit, bro.
look. Okay, I
Talk
give
your
you an
shit.
example. When Randy Moss was
Parcells
playing
would
for
have
the
done worse than
Patriots, when Randy Moss played for the Patriots, him and Belichick got into it, right? What did he tell his ass to go do?
Man, we talking about the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, now
Fuck
you
Bill
know
Belichick,
that's a
man.
whole different situation.
Come
They
on, man.
Come on,
found a way.
Hey,
Stay on your
man.
They found
ass
a way
there,
to go
C
get
Doug.
Man,
Randy.
we talking about the Panthers, bro. Fuck Bill Belichick, nigga.
And you know, Bill went out their way to go get Randy. They couldn't handle Randy any kind of way. This is Robbie we talking about. They
That's a
wasn't
fact.
doing
But, hey,
shit.
but Robbie
But you
a
on the
hothead
Popping
sideline
the
too,
bullets,
talking shit.
popping, nigga. I see you.
Robbie's a fucking hothead too.
Hey, see, Dougie, since
Nigga,
you
don't
want to
fucking talk to
goddamn
me.
talk
Talk
about
to
Lonnie
Ump.
Williams
This
so
Ump shit.
bad,
Don't talk to me,
answer
Man,
nigga.
this question,
look,
see,
hey,
Nigga,
what's
Dougie.
don't
going
talk
on
to me.
with y'all,
Talk to Ump.
man?
This Ump shit.
Hey,
I
see,
don't got
Doug,
nothing
what's
to talk
going
to
on
you
with y'all?
about.
Hey, what I missed? What's going
Man,
on?
hey, see, Dougie, you
Nigga,
don't
I
run
don't
your
got
house.
shit to say to
Hey,
you,
see,
nigga.
Dougie,
I
first
have
off,
nothing
man,
to say to
calm
you.
down, bro. Calm down.
I
We
have
having
nothing to
a
say to you,
legitimate
Lonnie.
conversation.
Lonnie, you done
Dougie
came
like
at me
this before,
sideways a
man.
couple of times, and I ain't said shit.
Oh,
So talk to
so
fucking
now,
Ump, nigga.
hey,
I
you
have
can't
nothing to
air
say to
me out,
you.
nigga. I guarantee you, I
I'm
got
about to get off. This
150
your
that
shit.
will
I'm not
air
gonna be
you out.
disrespectful to your fucking channel.
Nigga, boy, don't make me come to North
Nigga, I
Carolina,
ain't no
nigga.
fucking boy, bitch.
Boy,
Hey,
I'm a
don't
fucking
all us
make
man.
me
like
come
the
to.
same
I'm about to
team,
Boy,
get
man.
if
off
I
this
have to
shit.
make a trip to
I'm
North
about to get
Carolina,
off.
boy, you know it's
All
your ass
right,
Get
no
when
off.
doubt,
it's
C Dougie.
goddamn meet and greet.
I'm
Boy,
about to
don't
get
ever
off.
play with me.
I'm
Don't
about to
play
get
with
off.
me,
Your
boy.
channel.
You'll be looking
This is
left
your
and right
fucking
fucking with
channel.
me, boy.
Oh, that
And
nigga say he gonna go where
y'all
your
talking
shit,
like
see,
Falcon
Dougie?
fans,
Yeah,
man.
See,
yeah, no
Dougie, I
doubt,
try to
C
keep it
Dougie.
kosher.
One
The only
love.
thing that can
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
is
See,
y'all
C
cut me
Dougie
Dougie
off.
can't
bust
take the
out.
Now,
heat.
see,
See,
Dougie,
Dougie
I
can't
didn't
take the
come on here
fucking
for
heat.
your
I
ass,
see.
nigga. I came on here because I ain't been on here in about a month, see, Dougie.
Yeah, hey,
Now,
hey,
you keep
hey,
playing
hey,
with me,
no
I'll come to meet
bullshit,
and
no
greet you.
bullshit, Lonnie. He called you a bitch ass nigga for no reason. You know what I mean?
All
So
right, let's see who the bitch is, June.
hey,
All
I ain't
right,
got nothing. I don't know what the
hey,
fuck C
hey,
Dougie problem
all right.
is with you.
In June,
Evidently,
see,
it's past
let's
the
see if
internet.
C Dougie come to the meet and greet in June, nigga. I swear to God on my kids, boy, you don't know what era it is.
Hey, like I say, I don't know. He
Nigga,
got a
Hey,
I
look,
problem
show
man.
you,
with you or
I
something.
show you, you won't even
Or
show up,
C
nigga.
Dougie can't take the
See,
proverbial heat. Who knows?
See, Dougie, I'm real with this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about no prison time, no none of that shit, boy. You fucking with the right dumb nigga. You fucking with the right dumb nigga.
I'm
Hey,
Yeah,
sounding like
you
Falcon
might want to
fans,
leave
man.
me alone.
Hey, I'm gonna
Cause see,
drop.
Dougie,
I'm
I
dropping
know
the
you
link
not
for
a real
anybody
man,
who
see,
wanna pull
Dougie.
up.
You don't
Hey,
even got no kids
we
running
in
through
this
your
bitch.
house.
Martin Luther
You ain't,
King button.
well, it
Shout
looked
out
like
to
you
the
stay in
chat.
an
Step on
apartment.
the like button. Show that
It
love.
looked like
Jump
you
in the
stay in an
cash app.
apartment.
Make sure y'all
So
hit the like button, man.
you ain't got no kids running through your apartment. It's a little apartment too. It looked like a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. But anyways, I know you ain't got nobody that
Hey,
look
look,
up
see,
to you.
hey, see, Dougie, I'm dropping the link. I ain't gonna let him just talk shit. I'm gonna let you pull back up and defend yourself.
Nah,
See,
see, Dougie, I
ain't gonna.
ain't
Hey, see, Dougie, we keep it funky. I ain't gonna let that nigga just talk shit about you. Yeah, man, I'm gonna let you defend yourself. Shout out, see, Dougie.
You know I didn't come on here with no rah-rah, no bullshit. See,
Yeah,
Dougie, man, because
Dougie said
I'm
he
the
was
nigga that's
jumping
gonna
off.
call
He
that
jumped
fuck
off.
nigga out.
You still talking that shit. I ain't gonna let see Dougie just. I ain't gonna let you just do that.
Let that nigga pull back up. That's a grown ass man.
Yeah, definitely. See Dougie.
That's a
Hey,
grown
see
ass
Dougie,
man.
if you want the smoke,
That nigga don't want to
touch
see
the
me in
link.
June.
I ain't gonna let him do you dirty like that.
What's going on, man? What y'all talking like Falcon fans, man? This Martin Luther King.
I'm talking like a Fayetteville nigga. When C Dougie run his mouth to me, I can pull up. I ain't got to talk.
Hey, look.
I'm waiting on June,
hey,
nigga.
Hey, shit, look here, Lonnie. You know what time it is.
He ain't gonna do nothing but call the police.
We get this shit
He ain't gonna do
aired
nothing but
out
call
over
the
here.
police when we in Charlotte. That's all he gonna do in June. He gonna call the police.
Yeah.
He gonna have somebody call the police for him.
Y'all niggas will do all that.
That
Then
nigga
turn around
calling
and
the
go to the
police.
stadium.
Nah,
Nah, I'm a real
Shout
nigga.
out
I'll
C
punch you in your.
Dougie.
I'll punch a nigga in his shit. They'll punch like they could punch me in my shit, but
C
we gonna
Dougie,
see
where
who's
the
gonna do the
fuck you
punching.
go, nigga?
We're gonna see who's gonna do the punching.
I think y'all boy need
And
to
if he
calm.
want to go to
Ah,
the air,
shit.
I got too many friends. That's mine. And I ain't talking humans. My
I
C
think
shit,
y'all.
Dougie, I
goddamn.
pulled you up. I don't know where
My
the fuck
shit
you
shoot
went,
you. That
nigga.
shit gonna set the insides on fire.
Y'all need to calm down, man. See, Doug, I don't know what's going
Now,
on.
see, Doug, you know I won't do nothing but punch him in his mouth when I see him. I ain't gonna shoot him, but nigga, I guarantee you gonna man up in June. Nigga, everybody know what
See
date that
Dougie
is.
on
I
his
ain't worried
way.
about
There
you,
you
Lonnie.
go.
Lonnie, you can talk your bullshit, nigga. I already got tickets to get out the fucking country, nigga. So you can
Hey,
go to
man.
Charlotte. You can go to Charlotte. The shit is in fucking South Carolina, nigga. So that's how I know you really don't listen to fucking and Big Cat. So where the fuck you gonna
Hey,
meet me at in Charlotte, nigga?
hey, first off, I'm coming to Charlotte. I don't know where the fuck you going, see, Dougie. See,
The
that's
meet
why I
and
know
greet
you
is
don't
in
listen to me.
fucking Myrtle Beach, dumb bitch.
I'm gonna get you, see, Dougie. You think it's a game.
Nigga dumb,
You think I
man.
got to go to South Carolina to
God
get you?
damn, see
I
Dougie.
ain't
See
got to
Dougie.
go to
What's
South
going
Hey, see
on,
Carolina to
Dougie,
get
man?
see
handle your
Dougie.
See
fucking
Dougie and his
business.
motherfuckers
Man,
got
it
that
ain't
talking
nothing to fucking
reckless. Let me
handle. He
goddamn
a
feel
dumb, he
like
a
that.
Boy,
dumb motherfucker, man.
I
Shout
ain't got
out
to go to South
Classic, man.
Carolina
Hey,
to
look,
get
I
you, boy.
Man,
fucking
shut
love
If
it.
your
I
ass
was
Hey,
up,
hey,
wanted
C
it's my
to,
Dougie.
I can
birthday today.
goddamn have
Y'all
you turn,
niggas turned up. Show that love. Step on that
nigga.
like button. Jump in
That's
that
what to
cash
God,
app.
nigga.
Turn the fuck
What
up.
up,
Boy,
Classic?
nigga, you might can't travel like me,
What
boy. I
up? What
Man,
up,
travel
C
easy.
Classic?
Dougie got that talking crazy today.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
Man,
y'all
God,
let me
got
I'm
that
tell you,
trying
talking
to
no,
Man,
that
no,
see
no,
crazy,
crazy.
Dougie.
no.
man. That's
Lonnie
why
came on
I
here
ain't even
talking
come
going
at
crazy.
see
on.
Dougie no
Lonnie
type
came
of
on
way
here
this
talking
morning.
crazy,
But see
Man,
talking about,
Dougie
oh,
look,
the
I
had
was
Falcons is
sitting
straight.
that
back
happened a
listening.
month
Yesterday,
All
ago
I heard
when
was
I
got that C
told
Dougie
him
call, got
I
that
was in
Lonnie
the
a
house
Shout
bitch
with
ass
out
two
nigga. I
white
said,
Donovan
bitches.
whoa,
Poole in
whoa,
the
Hey,
whoa,
chat.
Unc,
I see
whoa.
you,
What the
Donovan.
fuck? The bitch ass nigga. What the fuck going on?
hey, yo, Unc,
like I said,
didn't
Yeah,
Lonnie
see
yeah.
came in
Dougie
here
get
talking
mad
that
at
rah-rah
me?
shit,
Hey,
talking about I didn't know what the fuck I was
See
talking
Dougie,
about
didn't you
yesterday.
get mad at
Nigga,
me
that
when
was
I
yesterday.
doggone
That
said,
was
hey,
yesterday,
bitch, I can
nigga.
show you two
That was
white bitches
yesterday,
right
nigga.
now.
That was yesterday.
See Dougie can't show you
That
no
was
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. See,
yesterday.
I don't know. See, Dougie, why you mad at Lonnie, bruh?
Yeah,
Lonnie came in here talking shit. If you play your live back, Lonnie said, oh, this nigga C. Dougie was talking some crazy shit yesterday. Lonnie started that bullshit.
hey,
You
you
was
a
talking shit
grown ass
yesterday,
man,
nigga.
and I know you ain't
Hey,
gonna
B,
lie.
what's up, my G?
Hey,
Say happy
I know
birthday,
you ain't
goddamn.
gonna lie, man.
Say
Did
what?
see me and C Dougie started beefing when I told him, hey boy, I got two white bitches right here, right now, ready to do
Nigga, I
whatever.
don't give a fuck what you got. You could be
Hey,
fucking dogs, fucking chickens,
C
anything in your
Dougie,
fucking backyard, nigga.
you the
I don't
type
give
of
a
nigga that
fuck.
gotta ejaculate in tissue or a towel or your hand. I ain't gonna do
That's
it.
what I'm
I can
saying. Like,
prove
nigga,
you
what the
wrong,
fuck is you talking about?
nigga. I can get you right, C
Yeah.
Dougie.
Hey, Big Cat. Shout out Big Cat. They on
Yeah,
his
that
ass.
nigga jacking the dick. That
Nah, I'm
nigga
tired of
jacking
C
the
Dougie
dick and
acting like
shit.
his
That nigga
money
got
low.
lotion and shit.
My nigga, boy, I ain't even have to do taxes last year, and I know I made more than you, bitch.
That's
Nigga,
on you. You don't know how
bitch,
much I'm fucking doing, but that's cool.
nigga. Boy, I know I don't even give a fuck how much you make, but I know
Hey, Big Cat, stay right there. Stay right there, Big Cat.
Hey,
I got
hold on,
some
but
questions for
no,
you,
but
King.
look, hey, let's get back to the football shit, man. Fuck with C
Thank you.
Dougie talking about, hey, but Lonnie,
Thank you.
and Lonnie, you got to keep your foot on goddamn C Dougie neck though. You know we from
See,
goddamn
dog.
Fayetteville, 2-6 in this bitch,
Oh,
2-6
Oh,
in
then
this
you got this
goddamn
nigga in
motherfucker.
here.
hey,
Yeah,
Bill,
yeah,
that's all
what?
right.
Yeah, stay right there,
The
Big
man
Cat.
right chill, nigga. The man
Yo,
right
yo,
chill,
yo,
motherfucker.
yo.
What we talking
Hey,
about?
what's up,
Hey, but
baby?
real quick though,
What's
This
up,
AB.
AB?
What up?
what's going on,
Yeah,
AB?
Happy
yeah.
birthday. Happy birthday. Fuck all that
Hey, I
shit,
love you
man.
for that.
Hey, it's 2023. Let's chill out. Let's get back to the Panthers. Y'all can fight behind the backyard later. Let's get back to that content. What's happening?
Yeah, I had to kick some of them niggas off.
He
Yeah, man, I
said, put it
got Big
behind.
Cat over here. We about to talk about
I
this
got my
shit.
money. I got my money
Big
Big
on
Cat,
Cat,
Lonnie.
what's
Big Cat,
poppin'?
what's up, baby?
Get these niggas off unless they paying, bro. This is a
Yeah,
paid
yeah, you
podcast.
already know, Big Cat. You
He
already know
said,
what time it is over
Yeah,
here.
the niggas ain't paying. They gotta go, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah,
Cat,
yeah, yeah. You
what's
already
up,
know.
boy?
What's up? What's up, man? What's up?
Shout out AB. Shout out AB. AB
AB.
is AB. I appreciate that love this morning.
Yes,
Leo,
sir.
you can
Yes,
come
sir.
back later.
Happy
Right there,
birthday,
this a
man.
paid panel.
Paid panel
Shout out
today,
Big
bro.
Cat. What's good, nigga?
Man, hey, I wouldn't have no better way to spend my goddamn Martin Luther King Day than just
Yes,
a few minutes ago.
yes, sir. Hey, look. I love it. I love it. Then we
I
can
love
get
it too,
back to
DB.
hey, that shit went
Hey,
left
hey,
fast. CW
Nah,
got a
that ain't gonna
problem with
left. That's
Lonnie.
perfect. That's perfect. I like it that way.
hey,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
to get
Shout
back to
out
that.
Trucker 49. I'll let y'all back in this motherfucker in a minute. Those that stay in the backstage, I'll let y'all back after this a paid panel now. You hear me? Shout out, Andrew. Andrew, you can pull back up. Big Cat.
That's the problem. Nigga too free. Niggas gotta pay for this kind of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, nigga, 2 o'clock, I got a Sean Payton 20-minute long video on Keep Pounding TV podcast. Y'all don't want to miss it. 20-minute long, man. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. But like I say, Big Cat, Chicago wanting the first this year, second this year, third this year, first next year, and the second next year. And Brian Burns, what you say?
Shout out to my man AB for that fat cash app. That's what I say. Start off right there.
Yes, sir. AB, I want to say I love you, man.
Love you too,
I
nigga.
want to say I love you. Leo, I love you, man. Leo, you can pull back up for that.
Get that nigga Leo
I
back
love you
in
for
here.
that, Leo.
I tell you what, man, I ain't gonna say I will pull the trigger on the deal, but I ain't gonna close the door on the bitch either. I think there's room for negotiation. Would you say that?
Yeah, it is.
Would
Plenty
you
of room.
be honest?
Plenty
Would
of
you
room.
say there's room for negotiation with that deal?
Yeah.
We can give or take a few pieces. I heard you early this morning, man. I was at the Waffle House. Nigga was hollering, talking about I ain't gonna fucking do that, nigga. Look, bro, we business, man. We can negotiate out of that.
You gotta take risks.
Yeah,
you gotta take a risk, Big Cat.
bro. Let me ask
That's
you
what I
this,
was telling them.
Let me tell you this. Do you know the age of the AFC divisional round quarterbacks? All 4 divisional round quarterbacks in the AFC.
They young as fuck, Big Cat.
Ain't nobody 29, Big Cat.
Patrick Mahomes is the oldest quarterback.
He the
I saw
oldest
that
one. He
stat just the other
27.
day.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me
Like,
tell you something, man. I want to
go
look
ahead.
in your eyes, but I'm half-ass naked because I get ready to go to work. But look, I want to look Unc in his eyes and tell him this shit. You don't spare no expense to getting your quarterback, bro. I'm sorry.
That's a fact.
You know,
That's a
listen.
fact.
Trevor Lawrence had to go through a season of bullshit. I heard people talking about Trevor Lawrence wasn't gonna be this, Trevor Lawrence gonna be that. And yeah, the first year Trevor Lawrence struggled. But now that nigga, bro, he looking like he paying off. So y'all, bro, we gotta get our quarterback. There's no
You gotta get it. In order to win, you need a quarterback.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence showed you he didn't put his head down. He kept chopping at the bit. And that goes to show that he's a winner and going forward. That's what you need. You can't win running the ball. You can't win playing motherfucking tippy-toe around the tulips with no quarterback. Either you gonna get a good quarterback or you're gonna be mediocre for the rest of your motherfucking, NFL career as a team. So you gotta take risks. They talk about CJ. CJ played against the Georgia Bulldogs. They had a chance. Georgia showed you how fucking good they are, and CJ showed how good he is because it played. Georgia had the same team they demolished TCU with, but they had the same. But CJ brought them boys back, and they lost by field goal. It is what it is. They lost, but he has the ability. You got to get a transcendent quarterback in order for your team to transcend. Trevor's transcendent. Everybody that's in the playoffs transcended.
That's right.
Hey, breaking news. Shout out to that Cash App. Say the Panthers interviewing Vic. What is that? Vic Fangio.
Fangio.
Yeah, Vic Fangio for defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, all of that shit don't mean nothing. Yeah, so if I take into account what Big Cat said, what Leo said earlier, if we believe in CJ Stroud that goddamn much, and I think he'll be good at the next level. And Big Cat, there is room for negotiation, nigga.
Yeah. Let me say something. Can I say something, brother?
Go ahead, my G.
Damn, I don't want to do this because I spoke on this in the video I'm putting out. But I want all your audience and listeners, and I want you and Leo to listen too. You guys have to get out the mindset that the draft picks are overvalued. These draft picks are overvalued. Let me ask you a question, fellas.
That's a fact.
Stay right there, fellas. Let me ask you a question. Where did Brock Purdy get drafted? Brock Purdy?
He was the last person drafted.
So wait a minute. Wasn't nobody talking about him going number 1 overall and all this shit?
Nope.
Not at all.
So what I'm telling you guys is when it comes to trading for coaches or trading for players, You guys got to get out of the mindset that top 10 first round overall pick doesn't mean shit. If you can fucking scout, then you can scout talent. Talent doesn't stop in the first round. Talent doesn't stop in the second round. So what we need is a competent coaching staff and a scouting staff that can go past the first and second round
Yes,
to build
sir.
this team. That's why
Yes,
I don't
sir.
care. Like when you niggas be talking about trading first round pick, oh, we can't do that. Who cares if I can get a Brock Purdy in the last round?
Right,
Who cares
right.
about a first
Big
round
Cat,
pick, bro?
I can't argue with that, man. Why the fuck we ain't done no mock draft yet?
Yeah,
Probably after the playoffs,
Answer
you
the
probably able to
question,
do
Big
that.
Cat.
We're gonna do one. I'm off Thursday. I'm gonna do one Thursday. I've been BSing. I've been busy.
Hey, say no more. Hey, you got time. You hey,
I
nigga,
want you guys to know those first round picks, second round picks, they don't mean shit if you can't scout. Have there not been first round busts? Have there not been second round busts? Have there not
Plenty.
been third round busts?
Plenty.
All right. So how about we focusing on getting on a good staff that can scout past the
And the thing is, we better thank the Lord because it's a blessing in disguise. Because if Houston had the first round pick, then it was the Bears. But Houston would have got CJ or Bryce. But see, we fortunate enough to the Bears really finna fuck up and not draft a quarterback.
Yep.
And they need a defensive end. So Burns' ass is gone. That's why they even asked for the shit. They telling the Panthers to jump because Indianapolis, all they got is picks. They don't have no players. But Brian Burns is a proven player. That's why they even said, look here, we'll take this player and some draft picks. Indianapolis is the only team that's going to try to move up like that, but they don't have the players that they can offer the Bears. So it's gonna happen. Like I said, if Ben Johnson the coach, they're gonna move up and get CJ. They're gonna mortgage the farm. He's gonna be the quarterback, and that's gonna happen.
That's okay, bro.
That's right. I mean, you got, in order to win, you got to jump out there.
You got to, brother.
You can't play. Matt Rule tried to play the game. I'm gonna try to win in the midst of it by getting a bridge quarterback who wasn't a bridge. You can't do that. So we didn't have a defense for that.
Y'all niggas are valid as hell, man.
Oh yeah.
See, when you got two niggas that know what they talking about, you really can't argue. I really can't argue with you.
Yeah.
I see y'all point of view. I can see it.
Hey, I'm glad you got the barbecue, Martin Luther King barbecue fight off. But back to football.
Barbecue fight, yeah.
Yeah, the barbecue fight for Black Friday.
The MLK fighting. But I'm telling you, the MLK fight, it's gonna happen, man. Like I said, if Philadelphia coach, offensive coordinator, be the head coach, then Anthony Richardson, the Panthers they're gonna trade up to draft Anthony Richardson. So because
why would we trade up? That nigga ain't going top 10.
The dude going
Leo, you
4
bet
5.
somebody he would go. You bet me first round.
No, okay. I bet you another 50 that he go top 5. I bet you another 50. Let's make it 100.
Top 5.
I said it. You want it?
Yeah, I want it, Leo.
Okay, so that's 50. That's 50 top 5, and that's 50. That's 50 top 5, and that's 50
top 5. Yeah, that's 50. He in top 5 and 50. He going in the first round.
That, Leo, come back me. You know my money good. Put 5.
Okay, Big Cat, I got 50 on him. He going top 5. You want it?
I don't do pity bets. Fit 500.
Nah, man, ain't buy $500.
My money good, bro. You know my.
No, I know it's good. I know. I'm not $500 top 5. I know what. I'm gonna think on that, brother. I'm gonna think on that.
Easy money. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm gonna think on it, brother.
You know my money good.
Yeah, you got it. It's already in the bank smoking, brother. I got you, brother. But
hey, Big Cat, slumber your ass into a bet class. Hey, look, watch his ass, nigga.
I won't be calling for about 2 weeks trying to get my little money back up. Hey, look, on that prize pit like a motherfucker.
He said, hey, Leo, you know my money good. What the
fuck? I said, oh, shit.
We know your money good. Nigga,
exactly, motherfucker. The motherfucker there throwing shit, driving Mercedes-Benz and shit, you know. With the window down, motherfucker honking at motherfucker.
Wow.
I ain't mad, but I can't. I'm not right now, but I can't do 500, man. But I hear you though. But I'm gonna stay in my motherfucking lane.
Okay.
But Yeah, but look here, Anthony Richardson going top 5, y'all. I'm telling
Yeah,
you. So
Leo, you absolutely out your motherfucking mind. I don't know what's wrong with it.
okay,
Big Cat, what wrong with it? Hey, so right now he implied that Anthony Richardson, one of the top 2 quarterbacks coming on.
Anthony Richardson, Malik Willis 2.0. That nigga slide to the 4th round.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
God damn, Leo about to lose a goddamn grip. Come draft.
But look here, I say be trading up for CJ if Ben Johnson be the coach, because it makes it's only logical that he needs a quarterback. Like I was saying, Jared Goff, same type of quarterback, accuracy, stretching the ball down the field, and that's what Ben Johnson offense. And let me just say this to you, I heard you a couple of days ago saying that, well, what happened when Ben Johnson played against us? If I told you that the offense for Detroit had 381 yards, is that good?
Say what?
If I told you that the offense had 381 yards total against a team's defense, would you consider that good?
Nah, that's actually a shutdown defense.
Nah, you know it's good. You know it's good. But look at
181 yards.
No, I said 381. I said 381.
Oh, 381. I thought you said 181.
Oh, no, 381. Jared Goff.
That's putting up an average day's worth of work.
No,
200 yards in the air, 100 on the ground.
Okay, but check this out.
Supposed to be able to do.
Check this out though. You keep saying that what did Ben Johnson do against us when we played against the Lions? Jared Goff threw for over 300 yards.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So when you saying what did he do, it wasn't him. It was the fucking black ass defensive coordinator who ain't got no business motherfucking on the sideline. Like the Lions fans said, it's some affirmative action shit, because there's no fucking reason why his ass should be on the sideline. No fucking way. But Ben Johnson put up numbers against us. The score was 23. They didn't score no points. They scored 23 fucking points against us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in garbage time, Leo. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, you're right, but it still happened though. I mean, it still happened.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Leo, let me help you out here, because I've been hearing that shit too. You know, niggas are so pathetic. I hate to do that, but I will tell you like this: you can't microcosm a guy's performance based off of one game. Could you imagine you saying Michael Jordan's not the greatest because he had one bad game? Could you imagine a nigga doing that, bro? Could you imagine somebody saying Steve Wilkes was a bad coach because he had one bad game? All right?
Not one.
That's essentially what y'all doing.
So Ben Johnson had one bad game against Wilkes, but the nigga took a franchise that has not been over 500 in the last, couple of years here?
Yeah.
And he started off 1-6, and he finished the season with 9 wins. And niggas are talking about one funky ass sorry.
But Big Cat, is that a bad game? It's almost 400 yards a bad game.
But
Big
see,
Cat.
y'all niggas gotta stop. Because Ben Johnson is not the fucking head coach. The head coach gonna get most of that credit, if not all of it, for that 1-6 start, turning it around to be 9-8 to finish. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. That shit wasn't Ben Johnson. How in the fuck do y'all look past the head coach and give all the credit to Ben Johnson? Where does that come from?
Who calls the plays?
And Big Cat, mind you, coming into that Panther game, the Detroit Lions hadn't given up 100 yards rushing in 7 fucking weeks. Is that Ben Johnson?
But that's what I'm saying. That's to our point. You can't blame Ben Johnson on the Panthers on the Detroit losing the game.
No, because y'all damn sure can't. Look, what y'all doing is giving Ben Johnson credit for credit he don't fucking deserve.
Let me ask you this. You said the Lions coming into that game haven't gave up what now?
100 yards.
All right, stay right there. What is Ben Johnson's job title?
Oh, so now you give. Look, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
What is Ben
y'all
Johnson's job
allude
title?
to Ben Johnson being a fucking Big Cat. You just said he started 1-6 and finished 9-8. But no, my friend. The head coach get the credit for that, not that fucking Ben Johnson. Y'all niggas, Big Cat, I'ma need Leo. Everybody should Ben Johnson land this fucking job. I'm not giving that nigga 2-3 seasons to have a winning season, Leo. No, hell no. Because you niggas gave Steve Wilkes 13 games. That's what y'all gave Steve Wilkes.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
There ain't no way around it, Leo. I'm not saying Steve that you give him those fucking ball games. That's what you did. as an
No.
interim head coach. Because quite frankly, Leo, your position is get that black ass nigga out of here. You done said it a number of times. Big Cat busted nut yesterday. On Ben Johnson being the
Big
first one
Ben.
on board.
He coming, nigga. You might as well stop trying to fight it.
I hear what you're saying. But the thing about
I'm
it
gonna
is,
buy you a Ben
I'm not
Johnson
saying if
t-shirt.
Ben Johnson do the same shit that Matt
Hey,
Rule
Big Cat, you
did,
ever
we
tried to
gotta get
hold
him out
on
of
to
here.
a nut?
Trying to hold
Tried
on
to hold
strong,
that motherfucker?
Yeah, I have to try to think of something.
thinking about everything in the world. I'm thinking about motherfucking panda bears and roller
The only
coasters.
way I can hold it is goddamn thinking about Steve with the crevice of his neck. That should have made the whole
It kind of said, hey, when you said you better stop fighting it, he coming. Yeah, that's what I thought about.
He coming.
You were here talking about motherfucking.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about.
Bro.
He gone.
Al Holcomb is in Atlanta. I just seen him at Magic City sucking.
He at Magic City eating chicken. No, Big Cat, I'm gonna tell you something funny. Yesterday, when you was singing that song, that old ass song, man, that shit. That's that old song. It's been too hard living. What the fuck that song? It was by
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Man, you need to put that shit in the short, man. That shit was, man, that's fucked up. Man, you was rhyming and everything.
Yeah,
you saw it?
Nah, I ain't catch it yet.
Man, Big Cat, please put that in the short, man. So can see that shit was epic, man. That shit was funny than a motherfucker.
Hold on, while I got this nigga on the line. I apologize to David Tepper. He told those niggas, "You better get out of my face. You don't run shit."
You don't run shit around here.
Tell him.
Oh, you want me to? I ain't apologizing to Tep for shit. That nigga, what? Tep ain't did shit yet, Big Cat. To Ben Johnson's
so
in here.
Let me peep this. I want to hear you say that. Is Wilkins officially gone?
No. Hell nah.
What's the percentage that you saying he's gone?
50-50.
Crazy as hell, man.
50-50.
So why would they let Al Holcomb interview, bro? Why would they let Al Holcomb interview?
Hey, look, Big Cat. Hey, until it's a done deal. Until it's a done deal, nigga.
That nigga.
That's all. It is what it is. You ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can't believe y'all niggas got so much faith in the ownership like that.
I got faith that I know if my team up 21-10 in the fourth quarter, that my black ass fucking coach ain't just gonna run the damn ball. I know that.
Fact. That's a fact.
But Leo, that ain't saying nothing.
You gonna play with the GOAT.
So you telling me you got faith in the fact that Tepper's gonna land Ben Johnson?
I got faith that he gonna hire somebody besides motherfucking Steve 21-10 Wilkes against the GOAT. I know that.
That's right.
The GOAT already showed you don't play with him, and you gonna play with him any fucking way.
Don't worry, Dallas gonna find out tonight.
They might.
Damn.
Dallas gonna find out
tonight. You betting
bro.
on that, nigga?
Yeah, I think Dallas is gonna get their ass kicked tonight, bro.
Well, I take a light 50 on it.
I can't do light. You know, I don't do
that. I mean, talking about 500 or better.
Yeah, we gotta do something. See, that's why I like that nigga from what's that nigga name?
Adam Ass.
Yeah, I like
Shout
that.
Out Adam Fear. He
put 500
been ducking me. He been ducking me lately. He said I was ducking him, but he ducking us over here.
He ducking us because I tried to catch him for the Seattle game. He won't respond.
Oh, where you at? 500? He said he had 500?
He said Seattle was gonna win. I said, yeah, let me get that bet.
Yeah, that was his team.
Yeah,
Seattle was team.
Oh, but he didn't want to bet. He know better than that.
Damn, I should have got that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's his team. Big Cat, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that trade shit. The picks. I think you essentially coming off of 5 players, but like you say, you can't evaluate them fucking rookies. Five of them picks, 5 of them players, all 5 of them could be injury prone or
yes,
bust.
that's what I'm saying.
You're 100% correct.
But you know who you got. You know.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
Mm-hmm.
Allen Lazard finna be a free agent wide receiver. The Carolina Panthers are looking at him, Big Cat. What you think about that?
I don't want that nigga. Goddamn, if you can't do nothing with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, you ain't shit. The rookie had 10 touchdowns.
The rookie outplayed that nigga. I don't want that trash. Get
that motherfucker out of here, man.
Okay.
No,
that's why I love y'all niggas.
Yeah,
that's why I love y'all
niggas. That motherfucker, bro.
But we got to get a quarterback before we start doing any fucking thing.
I don't want that motherfucker, man.
I hear you, Big Cat. Say, shout out Big Cat. I like that though. But if he's on the free agent and if we somehow acquire him, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I mean?
Not for no comment. You said 3 years, 33 million.
Yeah. 3 years, 33 million is what he asking for.
For a motherfucker who never had a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he never.
Allen Lazard had 1,000 yards when?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, he the third string. He the third option on the team. Might be the fourth
I
option.
ain't got into his career numbers yet, but I will.
Yeah, Allen Lazard. He a big guy, but you know.
So from my opinion, or from what I've gotten from you and Big Cat Leo, is that y'all don't think that by no means is that a lot or too much to come off of for that first overall.
That to me, no. In order to draft a transcendental quarterback, a quarterback that has the ability. I mean, CJ throwing with 70% completion percentage the last 2 years. CJ got 80 touchdowns in the last 2 years.
Yeah. You ain't got to tell me his numbers. That nigga. Yeah. So
that's why I like that nigga Leo. But he got comedy, but he got facts too.
Yeah. I be throwing a little bullshit in there.
Yeah,
but
he
I
gotta
watch
say,
this shit.
let me look it up. Right.
I'm saying I watch this shit.
If he wrong on some shit, he admit he wrong.
I'm wrong.
I like
wrong.
that. That's a stand up nigga.
Yeah, you got to be straight up, man, because we don't fucking know everything. If I did, I'd have hit the Mega Millions the other day. But, you know.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact, Leo. Big Cat, what you getting into, baby?
About to get off of work here, man. I had to come chime in, man. About to go to work, man. But
yeah, I appreciate it,
I'm
brother.
enjoying this, man. I like the so I'll end with this, bro. I'll end with this. The shit you were talking about, Brian Byrne, it may seem like a lot, but that shit can be negotiated. And at the end of the day, man, picks are overvalued. I want you guys to understand that they do have some value, but at the end of the day, if I draft the number 1 pick and I can't develop that player, was he really a number 1 pick?
That's a fucking fact, boy.
Let me ask you this: if I draft a number 7 overall, Mr. Irrelevant, but I can develop him, he turns out to be my starting quarterback that takes me to the divisional round in the playoff. The last pick in the NFL draft now.
The last pick in the
NFL draft. If I
like that little nigga too, boy.
I like him too, bro.
Yeah, I like Brock Purdy when he was at Iowa State. It was him, Breece Hall. Breece Hall was the running back.
I remember seeing him in that damn Elite 11 shit. That shit with them young quarterbacks that the Dilfer motherfucker was doing. I remember him then.
I didn't know he was that
talking
short.
about good shit about him then.
Yeah,
you know
Brock Purdy was solid. I didn't know he was that short. But I'm gonna just say this, though, gentlemen. I'm gonna just say this now. The San Fran scheme and the defense makes the quarterback look a little better than he is. I'm gonna say this because they have skilled players at the position on the offensive side of the ball. Multiple levels, exactly. So the thing about it, so it's gonna be the teams in the NFL are gonna start looking at what San Fran doing, and they're gonna mimic that shit. You just gotta get speed. You gotta get players that are multidimensional, and get them out there in the field and make them and get them into space so they can make plays. That's why they got Christian. That's why we got Debo back there. And then you got to have a solidified defense. So, Brock Purdy is accurate and he made good decisions. But we saw this before with Jimmy G. And, so it's a system. And they got to really got a hellified coach. So,
Yeah, they do. Shit, with that, we out, Big Cat. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey,
I love y'all,
again,
man.
Brother.
One love to the chat. Shout out everybody that pulled up. I appreciate that birthday love. You know what time it is. Step on the like button on your way out. If you're new to the channel, you enjoyed this content, subscribe for me. Run me up. We try and do something over here. Shout out to the chat. I love y'all. We gone.